changing. In a world of constant evolution, where the line between man and machine begins to blur, a new age of possibility emerges. Where humanity is augmented to achieve what was once thought impossible. Welcome to the age of cybernetics.
Sorry for the long intro, fellas. What the fuck, fella? Sorry for the long intro, fellas. I'm still getting some forum posts together and some topics to talk about. So just give me another minute or two. I'll try to make it snappy though. Thank you guys for your patience and good morning to all guys. Fellas, yeah, I don't know, dude. I've been misspeaking. Oh, I've been misspeaking more than ever, dude. I need some good. I think the Stardew Valley OST. It's so sad, Brian. I think obviously amazing music, amazing game. The Stardew Valley music is copyright. I can't use it in videos. I've tried in the past and it's gotten struck down. So if you guys have suggestions for copyright-free Halloween music or copyright-free Halloween video game music is usually pretty good, but Stardew Valley is one. Minecraft is another. There's certain ones that have copyrighted music you actually can't play. So if we have a RimWorld, I don't know. I played it for a bit. I don't remember the music, nor do I know if it's copyrighted. I'm not sure. DM me if you want to DM me anything on Discord. That's the best way. But let me find some interesting posts, navigate through some silliness for a quick sec, fellas. Okay, I just need to get the okay, one last thing. We're ready, fellas. Sorry, this is a very long. I'm a bit slower today, fellas. Thank you for your patience. Trying to make some healthier decisions. Let's go ahead and get this up. Beautiful, beautiful. Don't need this anymore. Here's our main catch event we'll be covering today. Let's make sure everything else is actually viewable. Like, you're kind of cutting off some text over here, so let's make that a bit. There we go. There we go. That's the perfect window. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if it's covering my face a little, that's still the okay. Okay, this should be good. We should be finally ready, fellas. Okay, whew. The new X also making the music. Unironically, Grinchler, I actually think that, so the audio, my mic quality might be up by like 10 or 20%. I think the most positive change from changing setups might be that I got a new audio interface, and now the music, like the desktop audio, plays through the audio interface, and that I think, I could be wrong, I think it's upping the quality, and I think it's solving a lot of the problems that we had prior in terms of desktop audio. At least I hope. That might secretly be the best change. Like the desktop audio upgrade might secretly be the better change over the new mic quality. Even though the mic quality is probably up like 20% maybe, you know? If the desktop audio is up 100%, that's fucking omega worth it. So let's go and actually get into what the fuck is happening in PokeMMO, dude. What's going on, man? What's up, Spliff? What's up, Shizu? Good morning, everybody. I'll give you all proper good mornings as well here in a quick second. Go ahead and make sure my phone is charging because this shit's hella dead. Okay, I think we're ready. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Good morning, Judgmentus. How you doing, dude? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Callus. How you doing, dude? Good morning, Haru. How you doing, dude? Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for coming back. Thanks for being flexible this week. Really fucking appreciate it. Let's jump into it. Let's turn it down a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. I'm not sure where I want the volumes to be at, but we'll figure it out along the way. Alrighty, fellas, a very spooky good morning to everybody. How are we doing? Good morning, good morning. My name's Patrouski, and welcome back to our PokeMMO stream recap. This is stream recap 393. Okay, we're still out here. We're still doing it. Daily progress, tips, tricks, information, and just what's happening inside the PokeMMO community, whether it's discussion, whether it's actual event information, etc., etc. Let's go ahead and jump into all of our daily topics and go through a few big bullet points and catch everybody up who hasn't been living turbo online to follow PokeMMO. Okay, first things first, there is catch events coming up. Of course, some new catch events were scheduled. I don't know if the devs or the staff heard me saying, hey man, you know, maybe there's an event coming. They stopped scheduling catch events. They clearly don't want that to look like the case, or something like that. You know, they scheduled some more catch events. But first things first, we have our DELIBIRD catch event, I will be doing today on stream. So this is today's event. If you're watching the stream recap, I'm so sorry, it's a little too late. We have some more catch events for you coming up in a second though. But today, if you're watching live, Wednesday the 24th of September at 1 p.m. ET over at Giant Chasm in Unova, we're gonna be catching Delibirds, and Delibirds only. And look how much the nature bonus is, dude. A plus 15 on that bonus is absolutely huge. We are definitely gonna have to make sure we synchronize the hell out of this event. It's gonna be super, super worth it. And then next up, we have that shiny Delibird prize. So that's the Delibird catch event. Pretty simple stuff, but a fantastic event, fantastic Pokemon, and a fantastic prize. Let's now cover the next one. Is that a Pheno question mark, the Excadrill catch event? This is on Friday the 26th of September at 10 a.m. ET, a little bit early for some of us gamers. Okay, Challengers Cave, Unova, channel 1. You've got any channel, obviously. And look at this, Excadrill is a plus 20. I think this is because the only way you can get an Excadrill is via a Pheno encounter. So I guess they're hoping, like, if you run around in this cave during the event, you get a Pheno, and if not, like, this is gonna be a crazy one. This will be a super, super interesting one. Plus 20 if you see and if you catch the Pheno during the event, if there will be one. I assume they will. I don't know if they'll manually trigger one or just hope. I don't know, man. But plus 20 for Excadrill, plus 5 for Boldore, plus 2 for Mawile, minus 5 for Lickitung. I don't even know if they can manually trigger Phenos. I have no idea. The staff probably definitely can, so would be my guess. I don't even know if I don't know if that's in the code for the devs. I have no idea. Nature bonuses, plus 5 for Adamant, plus 5 for Jolly, minus 5 for Modest, and minus 5 for Timid, with a non-shiny Excadrill up for grabs. But hey man, a good IV Excadrill, one of the most expensive Pokemon in PokeMMO. Like, getting a really good Excadrill is really, really important. Also really expensive. The only downside is I don't think this one comes with, and correct me if I'm wrong, staff members, I don't think it comes with hidden ability. And that's kind of a bummer. I'm going to be honest. If you're listening, if obviously it's not the staff's decision, it's more so the devs, I believe. If it's within your control, I would severely recommend, if it already has access to it, don't worry about it, right? But I would severely recommend, please offer the hidden ability on this thing. Because otherwise, it's just not, I don't want to say it's not worth it, because this is more worth it than other Pokemon, right? But hidden ability is what makes Excadrill so good. If you don't know a hidden ability Excadrill right now, that's actually insane. The cheapest hidden ability access Excadrill with 0 stats that, you know, is 800k. The reason why is that Mold Breaker Excadrill, number one, is really good in PvP. It allows you to set up stealth rocks in the face of Magic Bounce Pokemon. That's very powerful. It also allows you to Earthquake and to levitate Pokemon, things like Rotom Wash, one of the most powerful Pokemon in OU. Excadrill with Mold Breaker is like perfectly positioned into the metagame, and it's so good. When you don't have Mold Breaker on this thing, it is a much less good Pokemon and just totally, like, I would say unviable. The reason it's good is because of the Mold Breaker. I wouldn't say unviable like in OU. You can still run Excadrill like with Sand Rush or Sand Force in sand teams, but it becomes way less. You wouldn't really use it as just a stealth rocker without the Mold Breaker access. And then yeah, so the problem is you're gonna have to pay. Even if you win this Excadrill, you're going to have to pay 800k to buy a hidden ability one and then a prismatic pearl. You're going to have to pay 1.1 million Pokeyen to make the Excadrill from this event usable if it does not already come with hidden ability access. You have to pay 1.1 mil to use a Pokemon from an event. That feels brutal. Like, just to make it optimal. And I understand, like, you know, it's just an event, yada, yada, yada. But I think events should factor in, I think events prizes should factor in pragmatically what the community is going to use it for. You know, I think it's really, really important. I've always said, I think it should be straight up hot fixed. I don't think it should even be like delayed for another second. It should be hot fixed that the PvP rewards that you win from the matchmaking sign up, that they should have the option to come with hidden ability. Because if they don't, so many of these Pokemon become unusable. And there's just no way to, it would be more expensive to fix them with the Prismatic Pearl than it would be to breed a whole new Pokemon with better IVs from scratch. Like this Whimsicott, or buy one even. This Whimsicott, right? Whimsicott is not good without Prankster. I could be wrong. I'm no PvP expert, but I'm guessing it's a UU reward. Let's go see how many percentage of Whimsicotts, or was it NU, are running hidden ability. But does it not get Prankster? Oh, maybe I'm confused with Cottonee, to be fair. So Womp Womp, streamer wrong. What was the? Let me go see. Was it UU? What am I looking at? Doubles. Okay, I'm confusing anyway. Excuse me. That was an incorrect point, so my apologies. But the point still stands, where things like Dragonite, things like Garchomp are just way less powerful without hidden ability access. Isn't Drudagon? Is this hidden ability rough skin, or am I just 0 for 2 today? I'm 0 for, never mind. Okay, I'm giving the worst examples. I don't know if there is any today. Well, that's a good thing though. I don't know if there are any examples. That need hidden ability access to function in the current PvP rewards, which that's a good sign. I think Venusaur might be one of the few ones, but with Venusaur you can actually go buy an ability patch grass, which still you're spending 120k to make it usable, but it's not as bad as a Prismatic Pearl. So just something to keep in mind. I would say winning a Dragonite as a reward from a PvP reward is literally like, you can't use it. It's worthless. You have to either buy a Prismatic Pearl, which is going to cost more than you to just breed a whole new Dragonite, or you just don't use it because it doesn't have multi-scale. It's super crucial. Multi-scale is what makes Dragonite so powerful. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the events. The Excadrill event, you still get 1,000 RP. This might be a good event to snipe for Ironmen. Okay, if you are an Ironman and you want to just get RP, you don't care about the, you know, the Pokemon reward, whatever. I bet you whenever there's not a shiny prize, I think a lot less main accounts are interested. So whenever a lot less main accounts are interested, you have a lot higher chance of winning the event. With less participants, I mean, your chances of winning go up. So definitely check out the upcoming Excadrill event, especially if you're an Iron Man account. Okay, next up, crawfish catch event. Corefish catch event. Dude, my brain is not on Pokemon, excuse me. Corefish catch event, Saturday the 27th of September, 5 p.m. ET, Petalburg City in Hoenn. 1 hour to catch as many Corefish as possible. And then there's a shiny Corefish up for grabs. Crawfish, I was reading the title, Crayfish Soup, and I was like, what's the name of this Pokemon? It's not Crayfish. Is it Crawfish? Dude, you can tell I've been taking a break from PokeMMO to some extent. I think everybody is. I've got to talk about this over and over and over again. a lot of us are just waiting for the update. A lot of us are we've been led up to this expectation of the update coming, and it hasn't come, and we're kind of just waiting for it. So I think that's a lot of the mentality right now in the community. Unfortunately, I respect those who are just enjoying it still and trying to ride along. I think a lot of us are just waiting for the next big thing in PokeMMO, which I don't love normally, but we've been led to believe there is an update here when it hasn't come yet. Even if you are like chill on your own, usually it kind of builds this anxiety, you know, in my personal opinion. Anyways, Safari Showdown community event. This is the weekly event held by the players, Pokedex, not the staff. This is not an official catch event. It's a really, really cool unofficial catch event that he hosts every single week on Saturday, where you catch a Pokemon for an hour and then play PvP afterwards for an hour. And it's a really, really cool, really unique event. You don't need to be good at PvP to play this event. You are just using the raw caught Pokemon that you got from the catch event itself. So it's really cool, really interesting. It feels very core to Pokemon, but it's something we kind of went away from for many years in Pokemon, in my personal opinion. Really cool event every single Saturday at 5 p.m. UTC. I believe he just successfully held the 4th one. Yeah, so the fifth Safari Showdown is coming up. Shout out to him for maintaining it for that long and being consistent. It is a lot to hold an event like this every single week, man. It's a lot of work. Shout out to Pokedex for his effort into the community. Next up, we do have one Chinese catch event coming up. There's only one Chinese catch event that I could find scheduled. Chinese catch events are super important for Australian players, graveyard shift workers, or anybody on some sort of non-traditional Western world schedule. It is on Saturday, September 27th at 1600 Beijing time. You can go ahead and Google 1600 Beijing time to my time zone to figure out if it works for your time zone. It's at like 4 a.m. for me. Does not work for me, but for a lot of other people who can't make the other catch events, this might be your best option. It's in Johto Route 33. Johto Route 33. And then Geodude is the Pokemon, the only Mon you can catch, and there is a shiny Geodude, or it says Rhydon. That's so funny. Shiny Geodude or Golem up for grabs with some RP as well, obviously. Next up, we're going to head over to the suggestion box stuff. This is people leaving suggestions, leaving their impact, and possibly affecting the game in the future in a positive way, okay? First things first, this suggestion has been up for a very long time, like almost a year at this point. It was actually posted on December 18th, 2024. And I think I might have even covered this when it came out. I could be mistaken, but even if I didn't, I wanted to cover, if I did, I want to cover it quickly again. It's a very quick suggestion, and it's something that a lot of people have been asking for a very, very long time. And I don't think it would be the most time-consuming use of developer time, in my personal opinion, but I could be mistaken. This is Ditto Box trading, specifically suggesting a way to Ditto Box trade with the in-game like visuals, world, and mechanics, which I love. It's an in-universe way to implement Ditto Box trading that isn't just, hey, here's like, you know, trading a box. Using Bill's like PC and his like Pokemon teleportation system. Let's read what this poster says. As many regular Ditto Box buyers know, it's rather than to trade multiple Dittos via PC exchange or spam buy them off the GTL. I've seen countless people also encounter scammers with that method. It is the most there's not a whole lot of scamming in PokeMMO. I've traded thousands, tens of thousands of Dittos and I've only been scammed, I think, once or twice. But it's still the most scamming you'll see, if that makes sense. Not to mention the amount of time it can take to just trade a few boxes just feels outdated. It definitely feels outdated. On Route 25, there's a house that rarely ever gets attention. It's Bill's house. 2 machines that can link 2 players together to trade. I thought this would be a cool place to incorporate Ditto Box trading. Developer logistics aside, is there a way to join a trade link and have it so that only Ditto, preferably 1 box per trade, and Pokeyen could be traded? I think this would create an easy and safe, very, very important, just cut down on scamming. I love the idea of the Ditto Box trading suggestion as a game mechanic because it saves the developers time in the long run. Scamming is against the rules in PokeMMO. And when scamming is against the rules, the staff and the developers have to go through a game of he said, she said, and like cat and mouse every single time there's a scamming allegation. That wastes so much time. That's why scamming is not against the rules in most MMOs. In old school RuneScape, like, it's frowned upon, but scamming is not against the rules in most games because it just takes too much time to go over each case individually. It's pragmatically a nightmare. This not only is a great update that helps the players, it also helps the devs, in my opinion, in the long run by saving them a lot of time having to deal with scam situations. So I think this is a monumentously positive update. Is well worth any dev time, because once again, it'll save them time in the future. Great suggestion. That is a bit old, but I think it's worth talking about. Next up, this is a really cute, simple suggestion, and I love the visual that they created. Overworld Sprites is 3 hours ago. Very, very fresh suggestion. Overworld Sprite for players that have encountered a wild shiny. The title's pretty self-explanatory. I don't even know if I need to explain it. Like, he just says, like, hey, man, it'd be really cool if we could see when someone has a shiny. I super agree. Even a stranger, like someone around you hunting, I think it would also put things in perspective a bit more of how many shinies are caught in Pokemon. Is kind of interesting, right? This is so cool to me. I love this visual. We already have different Pokeballs above people's head based on if they're in a normal battle, a PvP battle, you know, spectating, whatever. This is awesome. I love that it's large. I love that it's shining. He has this one that's a little bit smaller. I love this. I think it looks sick. I think it's exciting. I think it's fun. It's something else to look forward to while you're shiny hunting other than just your own shiny. Shiny hunting is such, and most people know this, shiny hunting is such a communal journey at this point. Where personally, when you're shunting, usually you're invested in other people's journeys. You want to know how they're doing, how many encounters they're at, what phases they're at, your teammates. Talk to your teammates. What shunts are you even doing today, right? It's like a journey that we all take together. Shiny hunt. That's why it's so damn beautiful, you know? And it's cool. I want to know, even when strangers around me, even if I don't know you, even if you're not on my friends list, even if you're not in my team, I want to know if you get a shiny, man. I want to wish you congratulations. I want to see your catch. It helps me feel motivated. Like, oh shit, he got one today. Maybe I can get one today. Like, I think it's an underratedly fantastic update for morale in the game and just the overall community. I think it's a very simple thing, and you could see it as not that much, but I see it as a lot more than what just it represents. It represents so much, in my opinion, emotionally. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic idea. The memes agree as well. I love this suggestion. I've never heard of someone saying that. I've never seen it. Great suggestion from a pretty new forum user as well. Only 2 posts. I love this idea so much, Elbow. Thank you for making this post, dude. Let me actually go give this post some like just so I don't forget. Anyways, next up, I am unsure on this one. I'm going to leave this up to community discussion. I'm actually kind of torn. I have to think about it more, to be honest. I didn't have enough time to think about this before covering it in the stream recap. Allow players to open 10 mysterious balls with 1 click. He wants to allow players to open mysterious balls, 10 of them at 1 click. Add sparkles to the opening animation if you get a shiny. Red sparkles if it's a secret shiny. Currently, opening mysterious balls feels too slow. People get bored easily and stop gambling because they waste so much time. The messy PC box, yes, but that's like a downside you deal with. Balance wise, I don't think it'll cause many problems as the price of mysterious balls is already high compared to the shiny odds. Players only balls to save time in the spirit of joy of shunting. A permanent NPC could also be added to convert the Pokemon in these balls as more valuable. Maybe 1 to 2 nuggets per 2 Pokemon. That seems too high, but maybe like you don't want to be. I'm not sure. A lot of people have proposed the idea of like converting Pokemon into pure yen to solve the current Pokemon economy crisis of the 1x31s going, the deflation problem. But the problem is I don't want to promote a possibly inflation. I don't want to cause inflation to solve deflation. You know, I don't want to make a new problem to solve a previous one. I think we just need to balance alphas and nerf the ability of too many good Pokemon coming into the game, in my opinion. Similar things I've been with loot bags and players with envelopes. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I'm really undecided. On one end, opening mysterious balls is already so fast. It's really funny to me that he's like, it feels too slow. Players get easily bored and stop gambling. Bro, it costs fortunes of Pokeyen to pop mysterious balls for 1 hour. I don't know. It's very funny to me. As someone who's opened thousands of mysterious balls, the other thing is like, it's already so fast. Does it really matter if it's faster? Like the real limiter of mysterious balls is the Pokeyen, not the opening speed. I don't know. I'm really you can already, for those who don't know, you can open 1,200 or so mysterious balls per hour. You can already open a ridiculous amount of mysterious balls per hour. It's the fastest. It's unfortunate, the fastest shiny hunting method in PokeMMO. It's something I actually vehemently protested. Mysterious balls were my least favorite update, the worst update to PokeMMO history, in my opinion. The most cash grabby, the most malicious update prior to incubators, prior to temporary incubators, and prior to chum buckets. But you know, here we are. Mysterious balls are really bad because they they introduced the ability to pay win for a shiny for the very first time, for those who don't know. Prior to Mysterious Balls, you could not credit card swipe for a shiny. You could add donor status and get shiny charm, and then even then, the fastest you could get a shiny was 23,000 encounters, so it was still 23 hours for the fastest shiny. Mysterious Balls took the fastest shiny hunt from 23 hours, which is donor status and shiny charm at times 5 hordes, all the way down to an hour and a half, or like 3 hours or some shit. It was disgusting. It was insane, because Mysterious Ultra Balls from 2023 have a 1 in 2,500 shiny rate. So you can, I think it's 2 hours. Yeah, you can pop about 1,200 of these an hour. So if you have enough of these, that's the kicker. If you have enough of these to pop for 2 hours, you can get a shiny on average in 2 hours. A little bit more than that. Let's say 3 to make it like this. Mysterious Balls took shiny hunting not only the fastest hunt from 23 hours down to 3 hours, which was disgusting, but they also made it so you could credit card swipe, and you could, which previously you could never do. You could credit card swipe for Pokeyen, and no matter how much Pokeyen you had, it did not really help you get a shiny that much faster. It helped a little bit, but not that much. It was a pay for advantage. Mysterious Balls were the first time we ever saw pay to win for a shiny, and we're seeing it all over again with temporary incubators and chump buckets, and people don't seem to care this time. Maybe it's because Mysterious Balls got normalized to them. I don't know. But Mysterious Ultra Balls, a 1 in 2,500 shiny rate, just craziness. Now they've gone up in price. They've gotten so expensive because of how powerful they are, and I think that's the big kicker. And the biggest thing that made me eventually come to terms with somewhat being okay. I still don't like Mysterious Balls. I wish they weren't in the game, but it's hard to close Pandora's box. Okay. However, the thing that made me more okay with them was the fact that there are so few of them in the game. If I actually, like, let me go see. I want to see how many are fully on the GTL. Mysterious Ultra Ball 2023. Let's go back to here 1 sec. I think if I click buy, it'll show me. Yeah, in stock 120. So you would need 2,500 of them to actually shiny hunt for the 2.5 hours to get a shiny. You literally, even if you spent millions of Pokeyen, you could not even get enough. I think that is the, I don't care, because the Pokeyens, whales will always credit card swipe. I don't care. I don't like the argument of, oh, they're so expensive, so it's fine. If you can credit card swipe at all to take a shiny hunt from 23 hours to 3 hours, I think it's still disgusting, but at least there's not enough of them. The quantity is what made me not worry about it as much. But anyways, we're getting off track. Back to the question of, should players be able to open 10 Mysterious Balls at once? Do we want to enable whales even more? I don't know, man. I'm honestly neutral on this one. I don't know if it really changes things, because once again, the biggest limiters right now is the Pokeyen and the quantity of them on the GTL. It's not the speed at which you open. This is why it's kind of a funny suggestion to me. Yeah, to me, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I just don't know if it's needed, is maybe the thing. But like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird suggestion for me to see personally. That is all the opening topics I wanted to cover today for the stream recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe for daily videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams. I'm going to get into some actual gameplay and see just any good questions. If you ever want to come into the stream and ask questions, feel free. I love to see you guys asking good questions and engaging in good conversation about the game that we all love very, very much. So let's go ahead and jump into some actual gameplay. Thanks for watching once again. Whew, okay. The marathon, not a sprint. Yeah. Anything that encourages, I think maybe I don't know. It's really tough. What are ditto boxes? Boxes of 60 dittos that are used to rare shiny hunt in PokeMMO. I'm really undecided on the Mysterious Ball thing. It's very strange. It's like a very strange update. I don't know who is, even the whales. I don't know anyone who's like, man, we really got to make opening Mysterious Balls faster. You know, I have no idea. Couldn't catch it yet. Alphas with Roost are always a pain in the butt. Always a pain in the butt. Look, I'll be fine with it. I'm just so, it just feels like if anything, it feels like a waste of dev time. That might be, but does that even, how much dev time would it actually take? Like, I don't know, man. That's the streamer. Yo, what's up, Dylan? How you doing, dude? What's up, dude? Alrighty, fellas, we are back for another beautiful day on the Ironman account. I want to get over to my gym run ASAP because I'm going to be doing my gym run every day. I've been pretty consistent with that. I want to stay consistent with that. But for right now, we have an Alpha Altaria to catch. Kind of a difficult catch. Does have Roost. Any Alpha with like a self-sustaining or healing move is always really difficult. Drain punches, your Roosts, your soft boils, anything like that. Always pretty difficult. Gonna hope this catch is okay. And then after this catch, we're going to go start our gym run. We're going to do that. And we have a catch event today at around 1 p.m. Any leftover time where I still have the energy, I'm gonna go ahead and go like XP train. I have some Pokemon to XP train today for the pumpkin hard mode strat, and once I get my pumpkin hard mode strat like fully complete, I need to go over every mon that I really need for the event season and just see and feel like how complete it is. And this might be the final episode of the Ironman account that we see until event season. It's always been the intention to stop to like get to a point where I'm stable on the account and then stop the progress episodes for a while so I can just do at a certain point I'll just be grinding, doing Jimmy runs every day, maybe making some Pokemon here and there, but mostly just doing Jimmy runs every day, as well as shiny hunting. I want to shiny hunt on the account and have fun and enjoy myself leading up until the Halloween event. So this might be the episode for that, but we'll have to wait and see. Once again, we'll have to see how much we can get done and how close we can get to fully completing our mission. Woo. What's up, Bocce? 95k. Are you 95k dry veggie, or who's 95k deep? I'm not modest. Both of them. I will. You really. It's unfortunate. Like, modest is so. You'd rather have Kier. You would rather have 2 Typhlosions that are 25 special attack and 25 speed with like mild and rash natures than 2 Typhlosions that are 31 special attack, 31 speed, and timid. Like, the 10% nature is more important than the IVs. You really want the what's it called, man? The modest nature, the plus attack nature. It's my kind of moment. Gotcha. Do mysterious balls work in Halloween? What's the difference between Halloween Dust, Great Ball, and Ultra Ball Gathering? I think all the Gathering, I'm trying to remember, is the same. What is he clicking against me? He's dragon dancing? Oh, fuck. Okay, wait a minute. Let me strengthen and get some chip, I guess. Just kill my Spinder pretty please, little bro. Okay. Shiny last night? Yo, Research Bear, what species, man? Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. What's up, Frosty? Yeah, so I believe mysterious balls are gathered in the same way. The mysterious balls, the way you do it was so nice. I actually, that's kind of based. I didn't think about that, Smokey. I probably should put Seismic Toss on this thing. That's a good call. I haven't thought about that. Lucario Swarm. Good luck to those catching the swarm. Okay, thank you for killing my Spinda. That'll make everything much easier. My first one. Good luck to you. That's exciting, man. That's fun. That's really fucking fun in my opinion. Your first event is very cool. I don't really want to go Garchomp here and Dragon Claw. I'm afraid it'll just kill. Seed Bomb is gonna do like no damage. Pulse Swipe might actually do more. It'd be a weird alpha to catch. You're gonna hunt? I don't know yet. I don't know. I really want a Pelipper at some point, but I want a hidden ability one at some point for or it's a need. I don't think it needs even hidden ability actually for Drizzle. My brain is not on Pokemon. Yeah, I like the idea of a Pelipper because you don't need that good of stats for a Drizzle Pelipper like the Weather Setters. I like the idea of a Druddigon. I'm just gonna, like, at a certain point, I'm just gonna shiny hunt for things I want, you know. Every shiny achieved on the Ironman is just gonna feel so much more satisfying in my opinion than on the main account, and I really like that, you know. I do them, yeah. That's an honor, chill, yeah. It's definitely sad, but they'll return. The goal is they will return. They will come back, but I don't want to be doing Ironman progress episodes where it's literally just me. It's literally just me doing my Jimmy run, you know, and like making the most monotonous like I want to be able to not worry about recording everything as well. The Iron Shalfa? No. Is that real? Is that true? That's insane. That's the first dude. Holy shit. What's wrong with the Ravens this year? Okay, saying Detroit... Birdo, did you watch that game or are you just rage baiting? Because saying Detroit dog walked them is crazy rage bait. It's real, but he sold it? No, don't tell me. I'm actually going to be mad. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That's not real. Yeah, if that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. No, I'm actually pissed if that's true. I need a screenshot. There's no way someone gets the first ever Shalfa on an Iron Man and fucking folds to the financial pressure and sells it. That's actually one of the most... I'll actually be so sad. That's actually like... There's no way. That has to be bait. There's no way. One of the saddest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire life. I need to find the... At what point... Where was it at? It's half rage, but it was a really close game, Birdo. It was a one possession game. Not to, you know... I think Detroit played better. Don't get me wrong. I think saying Detroit crushed or like it was like crazy, like insane. Don't go crazy. The sacks were fucking crazy. Yeah, it just couldn't. His fucking receivers couldn't get open. That was like the I don't know. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like he just like fucking, you know. Ratbirds suck. Okay, you're permabanned. I like not to bro, I'm pretty open to like sports. There's nothing. You didn't say anything funny. You didn't say anything interesting. You didn't say anything funny. Like, peace. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fuck your mom too. Peace, bro. I'm down for like ha 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 like funny like memes. But if you just say like your fucking team sucks, like you have the IQ of a fucking paper towel. And you're like not interesting. You probably don't have any friends outside of sports friends. They're only friends with you because they like your fantasy picks. Like I don't know, man. You're cooked. For Lamar, he got sacked a ton. The Lions played better. I feel like anybody who's like weird about it's just so weird. I think the Lions played better. They deserved the win. It happens, man. I'm not like GG's. I don't know. Anybody who's like weird about that, like all the memes about like these people need like psych about, like anybody who's like making memes about Derrick Henry after, like you genuinely need to be like put into an institution and like checked up on. Like you're so fucking cooked. What is wrong with you? It's like insane. It's like really, it would be like, imagine if like you fucking worked your job. It's just so weird. Someone like has a bad day at their dream job and like something they care about, and like you like meme on them on fucking Twitter. Get the fuck off the internet. Like it's so weird. This season's been crazy. This has been a crazy season. This season has been so weird. Yeah, this NFL season's been insane. Derrick Henry's had 3 fumbles in the first 3 games of the season, which sucks. He's you know, it sucks. He's had 2 fumbles that in the 4th quarter that like largely lost us the game, but he's the king, man. He's a god. He's played an amazing career. Basically like 2 to 3 mistakes have happened in a short period. Sports fans like don't have any sort sense of like data. Sports fans are like the most anecdotally like Bush Light, drunken fueled, like fucking short-term brained. Like the Ravens are one of the best teams in the league on paper, and we're 1-2 this season. So in the first 3 games, leave it up. I don't know why. It's only sports fans or like football fans that will watch like 3 games and be like, it's cooked, like blah, 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 like do all this talk. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's funny that like football I love football. I'm talking as a football fan, okay? But football fans will often be like the most like macho bro-y like guys and be like, feelings are fucking annoying, my wife nags me, yada yada yada. And then at the same time they'll like cry and rage and like fucking be super emotional about like football and about like totally throw all logic out the window and be like, oh, we lost our first 3 games, we're cooked, like it sucked, blah blah blah. It's so weird. It's so weird. Anyways, not to harp on negatives, okay? Let's focus on the cool shit, okay? Whew. We got that alpha Altaria catch. Adamant Nature could be interesting as a breeder. 31 attack, 31 speed def, 25. Dude, this is actually a sick breeder. This is a sick Dragon Age breeder. Adamant Nature. It's just missing defense. We can roll that up. We can Everstone the Nature. It's female. It's kind of fine. We can eventually breed it up to be a better breeder and then breed it up into a male and use that to breed as a male. Or just have a physical Altaria, but I kind of doubt that. It's still pretty solid though. Let's go set up for our... Oh, I can't fly out of here. Let's go north and set up for our Jimmy run, fellas. Oh, not the ice puzzle. Oh, no. wait, okay. Thankfully, it's so easy. Where's it defensive? Sports Rose get... Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm guilty for it. Dude, I respect... I mean, I get defensive too. I get it, but it's just like a... What's it called? There's levels to it. There's levels to it. We throw this in the Iron Man episode. So just run the Iron Shalfa. Thank you. That's actually crazy and so sad. It's wild caught too. Damn. Thank you so much for this, Fly Happy. I actually respect the... Okay, to be fair, I was memeing on him a bit because it does make me really sad. Shalfa sharp.png. It makes me sad, but at the same... Wait, I think... Okay. Shalfa sharp explanation.png. This guy... Okay, no, this guy tells his story a little bit different. Let me read this out. This is super interesting. Okay, this is genuinely one of the wildest stories I've seen this year in PokeMMO, and one of the wildest stories that we'll see on an Iron Man account, okay? This is the first ever Shalfa Pokemon on an Iron Man account. One of the rarest shinies in the game, a shiny alpha. It was wild encountered by someone named Iron Manite, it seems. Iron Iron Knight, I'm gonna say, okay? Iron Knight, okay? A Shalfa Sharpedo. He wild encountered it. He master balled it, understandably. The first ever Shalfa on an Iron Man account. However, you might notice he sold it. He's an Iron Man, yet he sold it. Well, that's not right. What happened? And to be honest, I actually respect his explanation. Because he could have just lied, but he didn't. He chose to be honest. And I actually respect that. Even though I'm a little bummed, the first ever Shalfa Iron Man sold it. Like, that's so heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see what he has to say. To be honest, I failed the Iron Man. I have broken a few rules that would not make it a true Iron Man account, so I don't want to claim it as an Iron Man. I put it up in excitement, but in hindsight, I don't want to deceive anybody. This is so fucking based. Like, nobody twisted his arm. Nobody, like, this is so Giga Chad to tell people. I respect him so much for this. He could have just lied and, like, pretended he had the first Iron Man Shalfa for, like, for Cloud or whatever. I think it would take away from the true Iron Man, especially if it would have been first for an Iron Man account. This would have been the first Iron Man Shalfa. So I'm talking as if it is the first Iron Man Shalfa, but not really. I think it gets swiped from the record is what I would say. I just don't like the thing for someone else. Yeah, I respect that. If his, also it's his wishes, I thought that from what it was told to me socially, I thought that it was just, he caught it and then decided to break the Iron Man rules and then sell it. But if he, like, already broke a few rules beforehand and, like, you know, this is just the most base thing that could happen from this. I respect it so much. More power to him. I wish him the best of luck. A lot of love to Iron Knight for that. Like, the honesty is so huge. I literally respect that so much. So I would say, but based on his wishes, I would say it should be wiped clean from the record. And I would say the first Shalfa Iron Man is still up for grabs. It's kind of weird, you know, the first Shalfa Iron. It's kind of a weird situation, but I think it's handled the best it could have been. Sometimes all you can do is life hands you a bunch of fucking moldy lemons and you got to figure out how to scrape off the mold and still make some sort of some lemonade or some sort of, you know, sorbet out of them. Okay, so I think that's what we're doing here. I respect that a ton. We're gonna go ahead and count that as just count that as wiped out the burger, but still an interesting story nonetheless. Is music actually too loud? Sorry about that. I think it's interesting. He didn't say what rules he broke. I don't know. Not everyone streams records like Pat. Yeah, he's definitely using the GTL a lot. It is interesting. Yeah. It's interesting. Don't eat moldy lemon. Sometimes you got to, man. True and real. It's a very interesting story. Just playing the game for fun. Yeah, I have no problems with, like, I would just probably not consider, you know, I wouldn't tell other people you're Iron Man or, you know, it's a tough thing. Like, if you want to be like a partial Iron Man, we have like Bronze Man mode, I think, or like dude, Iron Man's not for everybody. I get it, dude. I totally understand. We haven't gotten there yet. I have to go do my Jimmy run. I actually have no, an Iron Man didn't get exposed. An Iron Man turned himself in out of honesty. I don't want to phrase it as an Iron Man got exposed. I don't even want to, you know, I understand just coming in late, you want to see what's going on. I don't think an Iron Man got exposed. I think an Iron Man wanted to be honest, and it should be respected, not like flamed, in my opinion. All right, let's go do our Jimmy run. We're running a little bit low. This always happens, dude. I start streaming an hour early to make sure, or like an hour, sorry, like 2 hours early to make sure that I could do all this shit. I saw the thumbnail and title, but I didn't watch the video barrels. Like, I don't know how. Yeah. It's on the title and thumbnail, but I haven't like looked into it to see what that means or what. Yeah. All right. All right, I somehow always do this. I start like 2 hours early to make sure I have plenty of time to do my Jimmy run before the catch event, but enough rambling and yapping later, and we're still cutting it a little bit close. Let's go ahead and start our Popper Amulet coin, start our Jimmy run, make some Pokeyen, and then I also am leveling up my Pumpkin Aerodactyl. I do think I've been thinking about, I do need to get all of my Pumpkin Hardman Pokemon up to level 100, not just 80. That's something I've been realizing recently. Because you can tell, because the Gothitelle, one of the rules for Gothitelle is that it needs to be level 94. So that means all the other mons need to be like level 100. So I have a lot of XP training to do. We got to take things step by step, one thing at a time. Let's go ahead and do our Jimmy run, make some leveling progress on our Aerodactyl level 69, and then our 830k Pokeyen. Let's bump those numbers up. Should be over a mil today. Yeah, I think, yes, it should be. I don't do trainer reruns. I've done them like once or twice. It's actually, it's tough. It's actually really weird, like whether it's worth doing trainer reruns or not. It's tough to tell. Yeah, I think Unova is the best starting region for most people on most accounts. Oh, I do Altaz, yes. Lemons are kind of oranges. Is it lemons that aren't naturally occurring, or is it limes, or is it both? That's why it's always, this is another like food science logic check. Whenever people, it's funny, like I hear this whenever I go to the Dollar Tree. I feel like I always hear people being like, ooh, don't buy this, it has too many chemicals, watch out for all those chemicals. Bro, literally all of our fruits are like fucking genetically engineered. What are you talking? All of our bananas have been pumped full of shit for the past 100 years to make them plumper and juicier. That's not a bad thing, bro. That's just fucking, that's motherfucking science at work, dog. What? I don't know what it is with this. I think we're one of the first generations to grow up with the privilege of science positively affecting our food. And we worked so hard for like hundreds of years to like learn all the science to like positively impact our food. And yes, there is some, you know, yes, are there companies like pumping things, you know, with a little bit of sludge to fucking, you know, maximize profits? Yeah, I'd be aware of it for sure. We're pendulum swinging, right? We're pendulum swinging. Where right now everybody's so terrified. Everybody's so terrified of, like, you hear the buzzwords like genetically engineered foods, yada yada yada. A man-made, but they aren't. I'm gonna Google, are lemons naturally occurring? No, lemons are not naturally occurring. They are a hybrid fruit, a cross between a bitter orange and a citron, right? Yeah. I feel like we're in the generation of absolutely awful. Yeah, natural bananas, like if you Google like bananas 100 years ago, or yeah, bananas 100 years ago, they look like ass. They look like fucking dog shit. They're way smaller, way less nutrients. Broccoli, I have no idea. It's just it's a good like thing to double check. Yeah, you should read the nutrition facts for what you eat, yes, but like actually read the nutrition facts. Don't just like learn buzzwords and be like scared, you know? Don't just like learn like this is what bananas used to look like. Science is a very good thing. Science is a very beautiful thing. Don't fear science, please, dear God. Please, dear Arceus, don't fear science. I hate it, dude. I hate the like, yeah. What's up, Rumel? Go Mariners, dude. I'm glad Big Dumper's doing some cool shit. I'm glad, dude. Yo, let's go Big Dumper. Any Big Dumpers in chat? Who's up dumping their big? That did not. Anyways, I changed my IGN. Yes, that's a great question. I love people ask that. Yes, if you change your IGN, you can. All of your shinies will adjust and such. The problem with the genetic change food is that there are pesticides that kill all genetics, but not the one patent genetic from a company. The problem of genetic change food is that there are pesticides that kill all genetics, but not that one. Wait, what the fuck? Not that one. Not that one. Patent genetic. I don't understand what this is saying, and I would love to learn if you could explain it to me. The problem is, I think more than anything, not more than anything, but a lot of things, there's so much food misinformation out there right now. It's fucking crazy. It's sad because like it's really solved. There's just so many things. Gruden got the opposite answer initially, but digging deeper, looks like the origin of whether the hybrid occurred naturally by artificial selection is uncertain. Okay, so I think you're Googling are lemons man-made, and I'm Googling are lemons naturally occurring, right? The lemon itself is thought to have originated from a hybrid that formed over centuries through natural processes and human cultivation. Maybe a mixture? Lemons are not entirely man-made, but are a natural hybrid. That was from the cross-pollination of bitter and sour oranges. Citron, which then spread, which was selected for humans, which then spread and was selected by humans for cultivation. While humans did not create, while humans did not create the initial lemon hybrid, they were responsible for propagating. That's so interesting. So it seems, I could be wrong. That's a fair point, Fairy, once again. I could be wrong. So it seems like lemons were accidentally created, but they weren't like purposefully made by humans. Is that right? They seem to have naturally. Why would you say they're not naturally occurring then? That's so weird. It's weird to call lemons not naturally occurring when they kind of are. They just evolved to naturally occur, but with a little bit of human interference through selection. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Rumel. It's so, yeah. That is true, Dylan. That is scary. That is pretty interesting, Fairy. That's a good point. I appreciate your weighing in there. We need a special game mode in Pokemon where all Pokemon in double battles have Intimidate. I think that'd be one of my favorite, like, one of my favorite new, like, opening. One of my, like, it was like the rage bait of, what's it called? Did I already do this one? I think I did, right? Oh, no, I didn't. What the hell? Okay. There are time of year when gym becomes generally cheaper. Right now. Yeah. Oh, my God. Breeding is the cheapest. It's a great question, actually. I love the way you asked this, and I love the phrasing. Is there a time of year where breeding becomes generally cheaper? Yes, right now. It is harder to make Pokeyen right now. It is harder to sell things. Things are a little bit slower. But if you're asking, like, when is it cheaper to breed good Pokemon? Right now. Yes, right. Shiny Wars, and that is true. Right now. everybody is saving their Pokeyen, so people aren't buying things as much. That means Pokemon get cheaper in price. Everything is cheap as hell right now, which is not good overall for the economy. But if you're a new player, trying to make money and stuff, but if you do your Jimmy runs, if you're a new player and you just adapt to the market, you do your Jimmy runs every day, you do your trainer runs, you spend 2 hours making like 500,000 or so Pokeyen, and then you spend that 500k breeding up Jimmy run Typhlosions, all the raid. There's so many hundreds of raid Pokemon you could build, different utility Pokemon. You're gonna come out on the other side of the event season a fucking millionaire. Like, you're gonna be so built up. Like, things are gonna be much more expensive during event season and during the other parts of the year. This is where things are the cheapest. If you want to build good Pokemon now is the time to do it. This is where they're at the cheapest. Great question, great phrasing. Yes, everybody learns that at some point. Haru, it's so fucking real. 110 is I would call over, you know, it's really good. It's hundreds. I would say it's pretty fucking insane. Yeah, the Moxie proc happening every time or whatever is, yeah. Put a secret button in the game that has a setting with a chance of appearing that opens every mysterious ball and third part of the game instantly. True. Based. What's event season, or when is event season? It starts on October 31st. I would say it's already started, arguably, because now we're preparing for event season. Like, I would say it's already started because everyone's preparing for it. But the first event will be October 31st, most likely. We never know for sure, but most likely. That feels intuitively cheap to me, but I don't know. Spray. Which region? What do you mean? Okay, also, I'm about to say something really dumb, okay? Get ready. That's me every stream, okay? Did you guys know that this Stephen King guy, this little indie author, Stephen King, this guy's really fucking good at writing stories. Did you guys know this? I'm gonna do the movie Patrouski take early because I'm actually so... I watched a movie recently that I think, like, I don't want to be over dramatic and say it changed my life. I don't know, man. It's really fucking good. I think it just added on to my life. Let me go over to it. What did I last review? I think the last thing I reviewed was The Circle. Or not The Circle, Circle. Okay. Okay, it is either time for your most favorite or least favorite part of the stream recap. But hey, wait, don't skip, don't pause, okay? Hear me out, hear me out. If you normally skip this section, that's totally awesome, valid, I get it. If you're gonna ever watch a movie Patrouski take, please do it today. Because genuinely, I think this movie, I don't want to say it changed my life, but I think it is so fucking gorgeous. I think it will add on to my life in a very meaningful way. I lost sleep over this movie last night. Like, I literally could not sleep well. And I think that's obviously kind of sucks, but like, it goes to show how beautiful this movie was and how fucking hard it was to watch. I'm not talking about the two Fear. I'm gonna do the quickest reviews for Fear Streets. Both of the Fear Streets. Fear Street is a trilogy on Netflix. There's Fear Street 1994, Fear Street 1978, and Fear Street 1666. And then they just made a new one as well. It's not very good. The Fear Street trilogy is the most fine Netflix horror movie trilogy of all. If you want to just throw on a cheesy, mostly cute, I think the 78 one was actually pretty good. 1994 was the most fine horror movie of all time. 78 was actually quite good. It tied in a bunch more things into the world. I get like a 7.3, I think, out of 10, which is pretty good for like a, you know, cheesy whatever horror movie. I haven't seen the third one yet, but they're fine horror movies. I need to fucking get people on and talk about The Long Walk. Holy... Me and my wife almost didn't go see this. Me and my wife have the movie pass. I say it every time, to our local theater. We go see like every single movie. The Long Walk was like the lowest on our priority list. We almost didn't see it in theaters. We almost like let it go out of theaters. I'm so shakingly glad that we went to go see this movie. This movie is beautiful. It is perfection. It is gorgeous. It's the first, I believe, the first novel Stephen King ever wrote. And it turns out this small little indie writer, guys, I don't know if you heard Stephen King. He did the Shawshank Redemption. You know, he did a bunch of The Thing. He did you know, It. You know, he's known for a few good stories, a few good tales. What's the other one? There's like two of the massive ones. He's kind of a talented guy. It might shock you. He's kind of actually very, very talented. I know, crazy. Keep an eye out for this up and comer, okay? But holy, I think The Long Walk is my favorite Stephen King thing I've ever seen. I think it's insane. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to say anything because I think you want to go into it blind. Don't read descriptions. The descriptions would have spoiled it, unfortunately, which is really sad and stupid. I hate that trailers and descriptions like spoil movies these days. What the fuck is happening? But that's like, I didn't see, me and my wife go to the movies constantly. I don't think I saw a trailer for this movie. I don't think we saw any advertising. Like we saw very, very little about this movie. I cannot recommend. The site that I'm using is Letterboxd. If you go to I can link it actually as well. If you're interested in following me on Letterboxd, I'm just Patrouski on Letterboxd. You can follow me there to see my movie takes. I've never felt this. I think this surpassed prior to this. My favorite theater experience of the year was Warfare. Warfare was amazing to watch in theaters. I think this overtook it. I think I cried like 4 times watching this movie. This movie is intense. It's a hard watch. It's really sad. It's really beautiful. It covers like the indomitable human spirit and like brotherhood, and like it's really, give it a shot. If there's any movie suggestion you ever have listened to me on, you can ignore me on every other set. Please go watch The Long Walk. It is, especially while it's in theaters, if it's still in theaters near you. It's so good. It's such a hard watch. Keep that in mind. Fuck, man. I also didn't realize until we left the theater that the, like, you could argue main character or one of the main characters is acted by Cooper Hoffman, who was Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. Philip Seymour Hoffman, one of the most just famously talented, amazingly talented actors of all time, who died to a heroin overdose really fucking sadly when he had abuse, you know, issues his whole life. His son, it's so beautiful to see his son take on this role and do it so well. Man, this movie is so amazing. I don't want to. I could talk about it all day. All the characters are amazing. Everything's about it amazing. He couldn't have taken a better path, in my opinion. Please, please, please check out The Long Walk. I don't want to spoil anything. Just go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Me and my wife almost skipped over it. It has a very boring title, very boring image. Everything about it looks boring, and then you watch it, and you're just... It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. Please go watch The Long Walk. I am not sponsored. I'm just that passionate about it and serious. It might be one of my top... Like, if I could have top 5, it would be my 5th favorite movie of all time. It's so good. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. The Long Walk is so insane. It's so intense, man. Fuck, dude. It's so... I did not think it was... I don't want to spoil anything once again. It's so good, dude. God damn. Brock, if you Google what's the best region PokeMMO, I have a full video guide that it goes over completion order, power rankings, everything. This video will cover all the information in great detail. Goes over all the positives and negatives, as well as completion order and power order, which are different. That's so sad to hear. I haven't seen it, Dylan. My wife does not want to watch. No, I didn't go to like a treadmill. We didn't have that near us. I would have if we had the option, but no, we didn't have the treadmill thing. Dude, it's so fucking... This movie is so sad. God damn. I literally cried so many times. This movie is so fucking sad. Please, please, please do not read the description on Letterboxd for this movie literally spoils it. Please do not read it. Like, please don't. Just go watch it blind. It's so good, man. It's such a hard thing to watch. It's so good, dude. God damn. Anyways, let me what was I doing? I need to change my name if I don't forget on my one Typhlosion. My 50-second gym rerun. Beautiful. There we go. Your graphics depend on which region you're in, Top Sniper. That's it. A lot of people don't realize, like, it's why it's always funny to me when people say, like, when new players say, oh, Gen 6 isn't possible, it's 3D, when the developers have said it is possible, and that we already switched graphics between regions in game. Not that you're, sorry, I'm using you as like a way to talk about something, not that you're saying this, obviously. But yeah, when you change regions in Pokemon, your graphics change. It's a little bit, and a lot of people don't notice it. A lot of people, it's kind of like 2D to 2.5D. A lot of people don't notice it. Results if you could. Thank you again. It's some of your videos. Also, you're going to get. Yeah, Breloom's the best catching Pokemon to get for sure. Breloom with False Swipe, Spore, Substitute, and like Seed Bomb is nice, or like Strength. Yes, that is, yes. The hard part is the cosmetics. The hard part would be, do we like translate every cosmetic in the game into a 3D sprite? Or I think it would be totally fine. It would feel a little awkward and suck, but I think it's totally viable to get Gen 6 in the game. If we just don't have vanities or cosmetics in Gen 6, it would kind of suck, or like slowly add them over time. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of options. I think Gen 5 graphics are the best Pokemon's ever looked personally, but I do like the idea of expanding future things, you know? Yeah, agreed, for sure. For like, it's easy to say this now. Chill, you're not wrong. Chill, Ivy. We all know that Gen 6 is possible. The big question is how they're gonna execute it. You have no idea for how many years people would be like, it's not possible. It's not. And I'd be like, I had to tell them, yes, it is. The devs, like, you have no, how many, dude. There's so many things like that where it's like, fuck, no, dude. The devs have said it's possible. Suck my dick and their dick. Why do you, like, it's so frustrating. Now we all know because I've really tried to spread the information, you know. I'll have to watch that. So I've never seen the original Conjuring, and then I haven't seen Annabelle's. I watched, dude, Insidious. I think Insidious is still, the first Insidious was the scariest movie I think I've ever seen personally. That or Sinister. Now I've rewatched Sinister. Like, once you rewatch something, it obviously like makes it easier. Megas are really hard to balance as well. Yeah, it makes no fuck. It's just so weird. I don't know. I don't know why sprays. I don't know, man. New Pokemon, any tips? Yes, I have a video called 63 tips for new players. Perfect that you asked that. If you've already seen that, I mean, I don't have any like live stream tips to offer you, but this video is my first recommendation. And then I have a few other, you know, videos. Videos are usually better for like new player tips than on stream. But if you have a specific question on stream, I'd be happy to try to answer that for you. All the spin-offs. I need to dive into that world because it is a cool. Like Insidious was so good. Insidious was insane. The first Insidious was so, the villain in the first Insidious is just so fucking terrifying to me, and the second Insidious was really good and the third one was bad, right? I think that's the consensus, and I think I agree. I don't know if I watched the fourth one. I don't think I watched the fourth one. The first Insidious was so fucking good. Sort of the murder. No, I have not. I probably won't play Pokemon Z to A. No, I don't play a whole lot of like no disrespect, and I'm not one of those Pokemon boomers who thinks that new gen Pokemon is just bad. I think there's positives and negatives. Yup, the key guy. Yup, exactly. Yeah. I think that was the third one, I believe, or was that the fourth one? I'm not sure. The key one might have been the fourth one, and like the third one was like the old guy with the mask who was just not scary. It's hard to make a guy so like old and yeah, like scary. Say through Iron Man tips. That'll come at, we're pretty far from that, but at some point. Last is the fourth one. There you go. I haven't seen the Nun. I gotta watch, you know, a lot of amazing horror movies. I'm trying to watch. It's just so hard. I find it really hard. I think a lot of people agree as well. Let's see, it was 5. No. Oh fuck. Hey, fair. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. We can look up the Insidious anthology. Insidious. Is that the right word? Anthology. Insidious film series. I think the last key is number 4. Oh, I didn't even know there was the Red Door. I didn't even know there was a 5th one. I think the 5th one is. There's Insidious. There is chapter 2. There is chapter 3. There's the last key, which is number 4. And then there is the Red Door. I think I saw an explained for the last key, but didn't actually watch the full movie. And I think I liked the explained. But chapter 3, I didn't watch that. I think that did not look good. But I don't know. Insidious 1 and 2 are amazing, in my opinion. I think Insidious like got a lot of people. It's a slop one. Gotcha. I think Insidious got a lot of people with sequel slop. I think Insidious got a lot of people into horror, in my opinion. Like, it was so, yeah. Cackling at the fourth. That's how you know. Also, like, yeah, when a horror movie is genuinely trying to be scary. I haven't seen the original Conjuring, so I haven't seen the new one. I need to watch the original. Apparently, the Conjuring is really good, right? I need to watch the original Conjuring. What's up, Game More? How you doing, dude? Complete Pokedex, enjoy events and shiny hunt. Yeah, pretty much, man. But so far, yeah, the first Insidious. Ah, man, the villain design is just so good. Like, there's a like Darth Maul was like, you know, not to. It's I like to compare them. Like, Darth Maul was one of the best designed characters of all time. I think the Insidious villain was so fucking good. God damn, I was so scared of him. And I watched that. Insidious is one of my, I feel like one of my first like really scary horror movies, but it was like the first Insidious was the most scared I've ever been while watching a horror movie was Insidious, I believe. Barbarian was up there. My first time watching Barbarian, you know, and you gotta like, for these movies, I turned the lights off. I watched them alone. I think there's a big difference, dude. I'm curious, my horror movie fans out there. I think it is so much scarier to watch a horror movie with headphones in at your computer than like on a TV. I actually way prefer watching horror movies like with headphones in at a computer. I think it makes it way scarier than on like a TV with on like the surround sound or whatever. I personally find the intimacy, I don't know, way scarier. Yeah, watch Barbarian, like, yeah. Barbarian, fuck Barbarian. I'm so glad I love Zach Crager. Barbarian's so good. Dude, I actually could beef with, so I love weapons. Let me actually qualify by saying, like, okay, I love weapons so much. I love Zach Crager so much. I've been watching him since like 2004 or some shit, okay, forever, right? Love Zach Crager. Love his movies. I love weapons. I gave weapons, for reference, I gave weapons a 9 out of 10. I'm not saying weapons is bad when I say my next sentences, okay? I might be gonna get like a 9.5 or some shit, okay? Why are people talking so much about weapons when The Long Walk is literally in theaters right now? No disrespect to weapons, but like, weapons should be talked about. I love it. It's cool. How are people not talking about I have not seen like almost any movie discussion about The Long Walk. Very little. It's fucking blowing my mind. The Long Walk, I loved weapons, okay? The Long Walk is like 10 times better than weapons. I gave weapons like a 9 out of 10. The Long Walk is a 10 out of 10. And the difference between a 9 out of 10 movie, I think you people know, the difference between a 9 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 is so severe. It's so good, man. I seriously, please go watch the Long Walk. Yeah, but like, it's crazy. Like, this is one of the most modern examples of like, please don't let what's popular like guide your opinion, because holy fuck, like the Long Walk should be, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a personal like opinion thing, but like, I don't know. I think this movie is so underrated. I think this movie is fucking insane. I think it's so good, dude. Go here, I guess, with that. Quick claw at the Garchomp. Beautiful. Weapons confused me. Weapons was a little whimsical, and they had a lot of plot holes. Weapons had problems. I loved Weapons. At the end, it's meant to be a little comedic. I mean, you know, Zach Crager is a comedic. I don't think Weapons was anywhere nearly. I think Barbarian was a 10 out of 10. If someone's gave Weapons a 7 or an 8 out of 10, I'd be like, I get it. I think lower than a 7's a little rough, but I don't know, I get it. Finding Nemo, dude. Okay, you say it as a meme. Finding Nemo is my favorite horror movie, bro. The fucking visual of a father losing their son is pretty fucking scary. Like, you say it as a meme. Finding Nemo is kind of scary. Like, the moment when he notices Nemo's gone, that shit's horrible to watch. That shit's scary. You know what? I'll literally give you that. I literally don't think it's that crazy. There's some certain visuals, like Finding Nemo's, I wouldn't, you know, call it a horror movie, but there's some stuff that's hard to watch. The Long Walk is so good, dude. God damn. I really can't recommend just The Long Walk enough. I think The Long Walk is my favorite. For reference, I think I've seen, let me go see how many. Let me add this to my movie list. Saw it in theaters. Also, I'm watching, dude, I'm so excited. I'm watching Requiem for a Dream tonight for the first time in theaters. Very excited for that. I've never seen it. And dude, it's honestly so nice. The charts of them scare me. I actually think it's a base take. I respect it. Let me continue my Jimmy run. I want to go check something. Oh yeah, how many movies I've seen in theaters this year? I've seen so many. Me and my wife go on like 3 movie theater dates a week, maybe like 2 on average. Like, we go to the movie theaters a ton because we pay a flat fee, so we just go see infinite movie. That's why, you know. So we're not like fucking. If we were paying $15 a ticket, I would see like maybe 1 or 2 movies a year. Like, you know, like that would be. Okay, let me go see my lists. I have 48 films seen in theaters. I think I've seen all but 3 of them this year. Let me double check. I believe so. Yes. For reference, I have seen 45 movies. 45 movies in the movie theater this year. And that's since April. That's not even the full. That's kind of crazy. How many is that per month? What's the meme on that? I think we see about 10 movies per month. It's a bit less than that, I think. September, but I'm gonna hopefully get that number up before the end of September. We got the movie pass for my birthday around April 29th, a little bit earlier. Let's say it's been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 5 months. It's about 10 movies a month, a little bit less than that. But if we see, we're gonna watch a lot this. We might get it up to 10 per month on average because we have to go watch. We have a lot of good movies coming up. Southbound. I haven't heard of it. I obviously I love your opinions, Dylan. I always see you on Letterboxd. Is it South? We're gonna watch Southbound. Okay, I will add it to my watch list if it's not there right now. No, it's sorry. It's already. You probably told. It's already on my watch list. You probably told me about it. There's so many movies I just forget. Wait, you gave Southbound a 2.5 out of 5. Wait, why do you want me to watch it so bad? Wait, I'm so interested. You gave it a 5 out of 10. Why do you want me to watch? I love that. That's the most like movie goer thing I've ever seen. Being a moviegoer and being like, go watch this movie. It's a 5 out of 10. You have to go watch it. It's really funny. Did you watch him? Yes. I really liked him. The census, people don't seem to like it. I was really shocked. I'm usually the hipster who's like, doesn't like a movie sometimes, even though it's super popular. I thought him it has clear flaws. I gave him a 8.4 out of 10. Him has clear flaws. You should go if you want to see my him review. I read my entire him review in the last stream recap. I believe it was the last one. It's a pretty flagrant. Is that the right? It's an aggressive. It's a flagrant and aggressive review. It's very specific. I'm trying to get more specific with my Letterboxd ratings because like. If I rate 2 movies 8 out of 10, they're not the same. Like, like some movies I give it's like because Letterboxd is on out of a 5-star scale, you can't get that specific, right? Like 2 movies, like I think the best example is the Fantastic Four movie versus the Superman movie, right? I gave both of those movies a 4 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, but the Fantastic Four movie is a 4-star. That's a 7.5 out of 10. But I don't want to give it I can't give it a 3.5 star. That's 7. That's too low. But it's like a 7.5 out of 10. Okay. And then Superman is like an 8.5 out of 10. And that also gets a 4-star. So like, it feels really like these movies are a whole like 1 point apart, but they have the same review. stars on Letterboxd. I think that's, yeah. So I'm trying to for each review, I'm trying to add like the score at the at the top of my review. I leave a more pinpointed number. I'm trying to do that. Let me also edit. I'm trying to think of what the long walk should get. So Interstellar, I think the long walk gets like a 12.5 out of 10. If you get it, you get it. If not, what are you gonna do? And then Interstellar, I have to go edit my Interstellar. Interstellar gets a 20 out of 10. It's just not fair. But like the Long Walk might be one of the movies that made me feel. It's still that made me feel really anywhere close to Interstellar, but it's still like, you know, very. It's so up there, you know. Like when I watch, yeah, that's so fair. 12.5 out of 10. Yep. Some movies exceed the. Not every 10 out of 10 movie is made the same. Not every 10 out of 10 movie is the same, you know. Some movies are barely a 10 out of 10. Some are so exceedingly above. I think Punch Drunk Love is just barely a 10 out of 10 for me. Oh, like that's all due respect. It's still a 10 out of 10. I should go through at some point and go through all of my 5-star movies that I watched this year. Would be cool to go through. And that's the same? Yes. That actually is kind of based. Like, it might be more different than like every other tier. I'm not sure. It's close. I'm not sure. It's pretty, yeah. 10 out of 10 is like a movie that... A 10 out of 10 movie is a movie that will like impact my life for my entire life. Not just like a short-term period. There are some movies that like feel really impactful and then eventually you move on from them, and it's hard to know in the, you know, you have to like kind of go back and see later on. Like it's always hard to know in the moment. I feel really confident. Like, once again, I literally lost sleep over the long walk last night. Like, I went to bed early at 10 a.m. woke up at 10 p.m. Fuck. Went to bed early for me at 10 p.m., which is like super early. I never go to bed that early. I usually go to bed like 2 a.m. Went to bed at 10 p.m. woke up at 2 a.m. watched YouTube for like 2.5 hours and went back to bed at like 4:30 a.m. My sleep was very fucking weird, and I dreamed like really intense. It was a really weird sleep last night. I think it was, I just couldn't stop thinking about the long walk. It's a really hard movie to watch, man. I was really surprised they showed what they did. I haven't played God of War Ragnarok, so I can't even. I played I don't think I've played a God of War game yet, sadly. I own God of War 2. I haven't bought God of War. I need to buy God of War 1 so I can play that, and then yeah. Very good. Yeah, it's actually levels above. Yeah, that's I don't know if you've read my review already gone. Like, that's kind of my, and I watched I just rewatched. I just rewatched Interstellar in theaters. It was for the first time in theaters for me. But I watched it, you know, many times before. It's so, Interstellar is like not fair. It's actually like hard to believe a human made Interstellar. It's so good. It's so, I can understand how most people don't like most movies, okay? Like, if you don't like Interstellar, I kind of don't get it. I would love for someone to like try to explain it to me. It's so good. Interstellar is so good. I don't know, man. And if your reason is you don't like the movie because of like incorrect physics, I'm sorry. You need to go like play Edward 40 Hands and like live life. Or you need to go like buy 2 Four Locos and chug them. If your issue with a movie is like the physics aren't 1000% accurate, but they're actually like pretty fucking amazingly accurate, and they consulted multiple theoretical physicists like for the movie and like got it as accurate as they possibly could, but they were dealing with things that literally haven't been observed like in our lifetime, like you might need to go fucking like take mushrooms or some shit and open your mind. Like, yeah, not doing. Okay, wait a minute. In Minecraft, I would never promote drug or alcohol abuse. I'm just saying in Minecraft, in game. I don't actually mean that. True. Yeah. don't really understand it. I don't. I reject that. I like it sucks because already gone. Like intuitively, I agree with you. Intuitively, but I don't. I will never use that argumentation because it's. I don't like that argumentation because it's impossible to counter. It's like if you think that someone doesn't like Interstellar just because they didn't get it or didn't like watch it enough, it's denying them the ability to dislike it. And I don't as a, you know, One Piece unfortunate disenjoyer, you know, I don't like that. I want people to be able to not enjoy Interstellar. It's the hardest movie for me to understand not enjoying, but I would love to, I want you to still do it. If you Google XP training guides, Soham, XP training when you're new to the game is tough. I'm going to tell you that right now. XP training when you're new is just difficult, man. But I have XP training guides on my channel. If you Google XP training guide PokeMMO, we're really fortunate to live in an era where if you Google like something PokeMMO guide, it comes up. That wasn't the case for most of PokeMMO's history. Definitely try to take advantage of that since we have access to it. Like me growing up playing PokeMMO, we didn't have access to any of this. So there's this video. The catch event is in 27 minutes. There's this video, and then there is this video. This is like one of the more, I'm trying to think. It's a little heady. What does that mean? Heady definition. Potent or intoxicating, having a strong or exhilarating effect. Hard to get emotional over problems that no one really has to deal with, just my opinion. I think that's the most fair argument, like for like if you're countering Interstellar or whatever. My thing would be like, the point of Interstellar is to like show how much we are capable of as humanity and how we kind of what's it called? We underestimate what we're capable of, right? The whole point of that, I don't want to spoil it, go watch it, but the whole point of like the ending scene where they're like, wait, it's, I can't even say it, but like we can solve all of our problems, we have the power, we can like do everything, and that's so important, that's so beautiful. Like hopefully that's a problem that we all can relate to. Like I don't know, for me it's like a lot of the movie is, yeah, hopefully that's something we can all relate to. But I understand the physical problems that happen in the movie. None of us are going to space and leaving our daughters, you know, like that. Like if that's the argument, like the very like tangible things that he experiences, we don't. That's, I get it, but the feeling of losing, it's a true underdog story. The feeling of losing hope, and the feeling of everybody losing hope, and the feeling of you not giving, it's about never giving up, and you know, I think it's beautiful, but I get it. Hopefully those help you out, Soham. Much love to you, dude. But I get that to some extent. Some Neil deGrasse Tyson, and like I love Neil deGrasse Tyson, but yeah, like, oh, but the stars in the sky aren't accurate to this time and place. Just if I'm gonna enjoy the movie, nerd. Yeah, that shit's really lame to me. Like that is, yeah. Interstellar is so good. Trust me, I've been working on some things. That is a beast. We can't all empathize with going to space. Well, maybe you guys can't. Personally, I've been tinkering. Personally, I've been up to no good. Mess around in my backyard, some October Sky shit. Isn't that what that movie's about? I haven't seen October Sky in like, I watched it once in school. I really want to rewatch it, but it's not available in like anything. October Sky is an underrated movie. Well, maybe not. It's just not as talked as much nowadays. Jake Gyllenhaal. We watched some good ass movies in school, dude. October Sky we watched in school. I prefer to dilly-dally. I personally, I've been dilly-dallying. Fuck, you literally said that, Osho. Shit. The Patriot? I don't think I've seen it. I think I've heard of it. Catch events? It depends on the event itself. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime Winters, man. I really fucking appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Any above and beyond and support like that. Also, Sir, I don't think I thanked you for your sub, Superior. I'm gonna replay yours, dude. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry if I missed yours during the intro or some shit. Thank you for the Twitch Prime as well, man. It means the world. allows me to be here. Thank you all so much. I haven't seen The Patriot. I think I've heard of it. The Patriot. Oh yeah, I need to go through. I haven't watched a lot of Mel Gibson movies. You know, obviously, troubles aside, he seems to make some pretty good movies, for better or for worse. I haven't seen Braveheart, which is fucking crazy. I need to go watch Braveheart, you know. I'm sure it's one of those things, like, I don't know. Growing up, I was like, I don't want to watch these fucking... I don't want to watch these like dude bro like classical like action movies that the problem is you'll meet people whose favorite movie is like Gladiator or The Patriot or Braveheart, and they're like the most insufferable people. But it turns out I watched Gladiator for the first time like this year, and I was like, holy fuck, this movie held up so well. Like, it's so good. I was like, wait a minute, like, it turns out, is that true? I'll have to check it in my country. That's so cool, Tyrosol. That'd be amazing if that's true. I've been looking for it for a while. Star Trek is amazing as well. I wouldn't say Star Trek is obviously, I don't think you're saying that, anywhere near as good as Interstellar. The first Star Trek, like 2008 movie, is fantastic. I need to watch Braveheart. But the point is, yeah, there's some men like which sucks, but like they're still really good. It's kind of like dude, you'll run into people whose favorite movie is Batman the Dark Knight, and I often roll my eyes at that take. But then I rewatched the Batman the Dark Knight recently in theaters, and I think I'm wrong for that. I think I'm being judgmental. Like, I'm probably judging people too quickly, which is not good. And it's, I know that's I gotta work. It's a human flaw, you know. The Dark Knight is so good. Like, I always knew it was a good movie, but rewatching it, being really into movies, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, it's one of the most tightly shot movies of all time. Gladiator holds up so, like, it turns out a movie that's just an amazing fucking timeless story that is Gladiator, with amazing acting, amazing like scenery, and amazing like costume. Like, Gladiator is just perfect. Like, it's just so good. It's Gladiator is like the bar for a 10 out of 10 movie. That, you know, there are a lot of like timelessly popular movies that are just really good, you know. Trilogy can be argued with, so it's so good. Dude, oh, the Batman, like the recent one with is it really overrated? I've only met one person who swears by the Batman as being like the best Batman movie, the one with Robert Pattinson. I think the Robert Pattinson one was like good, but it had like a lot of flaws. The Batman has an average score of 4 out of 10, or 4 out of 5, excuse me, 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. So it's I think that's about right, like an 8 out of 10 average score. It's on Letterboxd. Also, like, I don't know, like, my problem with the Batman is that there was way too many storylines going on at once. I gave the Batman a 4 out of 10. I think it's a good movie. It's 8 out of 10. It's good. There's way too many things happening. Why is there like 4 villains in this one movie? Why is there the Riddler? Why is there John Turturro's gangster character? Why is there fucking the Penguin showing up? There's like another one that I'm forgetting. There's like 4 villains in this one movie. Why? It's way too also, Catwoman's character's arc is happening. Also, like, it's way too... This is the most movie that should have been 2 movies or 3 movies. The Batman, in my opinion, is the biggest representation of a movie that should have been multiple different movies that I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen a movie that should have been multiple movies more than The Batman. I saw it in theaters when it was good, but man, it had flaws. I also thought I'm gonna be honest, I thought Robert Pattinson's The Batman was like fine. I didn't think it was amazing, but I thought it was fine. It wasn't bad. I think this is also kind of a cold take. I think the standout in the Batman movie is Paul Dano's Riddler. Paul Dano's Riddler was so insane. And apparently him singing the song of like Santa Maria, apparently that was ad-libbed. Like, that wasn't even in the script. They just told him to act crazy, and he fucking did that, which is like really crazy. Like, the Riddler was the best character in the Batman, in my opinion. How many do gym run on? It's more of like, how many gyms do I do? I don't even know if I know the answer. I make about 250k on my Jimmy run. Really simple, easy Jimmy run. On an Ironman account, you know. It's less about how many, because I skip, it's not about as regions, because you want to skip gyms that aren't consistent. So I like in Kanto, I skip Cinnabar, I skip Brock, I skip Misty. So I skip like 4 gyms there, 3 gyms. You can't do what's called, you skip around a lot, you know? You don't just like do a full region for a gym run, in my opinion. What's the worst Batman movie if we ignore Batman and Robin? I like Batman and Robin because it's cheesy and it's fun. I watched it growing up on like Spike TV or some shit. I like those silly ones. Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. This is gonna be oh, actually I know the worst Batman movie is Batman vs Superman. That movie was fucking atrocious. Holy fuck. I think I got a 1 out of 10 for me. It was yeah, or a 2 out of 10. Was it a 1 or a 2 out of 10? That movie was really bad, in my opinion. And I really liked Henry Cavill's. I actually, what I always say, as a non-Superman comic fan, I want to qualify that. As a non-Superman comic fan, I really liked Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. I thought one of my favorite. It probably is my favorite. Yeah, it is. It is my favorite Superman movie. I prefer Man of Steel over the new one's really good. Don't get me wrong. I gave Man of Steel like a 9 out of 10 or a 9 point. I think a 9.5. And then the new Superman I gave a 8.5. It's still very good. It's more fun. Man of Steel's more serious. Dude, enjoy Dark and Darker. Dude, enjoy, man. Have fun. That's awesome. Enjoy. I've wanted to play a game for a while, but I haven't gotten around to it. I've done 2 trainer reruns on the account. The real problem with trainer reruns, I've thought about it a lot, Rancy. The main problem with trainer reruns on the account is the usage of the amulet coins versus the Pokeyen. I think I'd rather just save, because it's so, I get like 6 amulet coins an hour on this account. It's really not good. Without item magnet charms, they're much slower to get nowadays. So if I only get 6 amulet coins an hour, I think it still is worth to trainer rerun, but I'd rather just what's it called? I'd rather just save them and Jimmy run, you know, personally. Best Spider-Man. I really like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. I think that's like aging like a fine wine. I think a lot of people are coming onto that. Yeah, but they're probably still worth it, Rancy. It's like up for discussion, Rancy. It's not like I'm not doing like the right thing. It's kind of up in the air. I really like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I haven't seen Spider-Verse. I know you gasp. I'm sorry. I know I need to watch it. I really like the Tony Maguire. Is it Tony Maguire? That's not right, is it? Is that his name? That sounds so funny to say. It is Tony Maguire. Why does that sound so... Oh, Toby. I was like, that's not right. Not Tony Maguire. Toby Maguire. Okay, close enough. Okay, I'm sorry. I think especially the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans are pretty cheesy, especially the first one, in my opinion. But that's the point. They're like comic booky, you know, like they're, you know, I think they're a good amount of cheese. The second Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is probably the best. The fucking dude, Doc Ock one is so good. I also really liked the villain in Spider-Man 3, the Sand guy. I really liked the villain. He had like a really good story. I also love any like empathy towards like inmates. But God, all the Venom shit, like the problem is all the Venom stuff is really cringe and like all the, yeah, not great. See, No Way Home, I for some reason did. I don't know why. I didn't see any of the other ones, and I did watch that one. I thought No Way Home was fun. I don't remember it like really. I thought it was fun. Miles Morales better. I need to watch those ones. I've not seen them. I need to watch them. Also, I'm walking here. Yeah, wait, that hey, wow, that one line might, where am I going? What the fuck? That one chat might describe the first Spider-Man with Tobey. Like the tone of that movie is so perfectly described by like son, like with great power comes great responsibility. Hey, I'm walking at pizza shop. Like it's just like all kind of, which is like fun, you know. It's kind of the fun of it. The fun meme. I actually every train a problem with effect spores. It's still worth using. You can use an ability pill and change it. Great question. Yes, you can fix that with an ability. It'll cost you 35,000 Pokeyen. You can fix that with an item, thankfully. I don't know yet. Oop. They updated the... I don't know what that... Anise. Is it gonna be like anise these nuts in your mouth or some shit? What's up? Who's that guy? Have they updated the move anise? I don't know what you're asking. I'm so sorry. Animations. Have they updated the move? I don't know what you're talking... with all due respect, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. What's wrong with the move animations? I don't even know what you're like. No, not. I'm unaware. No disrespect. I think that's kind of based. They were like, none. How long ago did you play? Not like all that. You must have played in like 2012 or like 2014. Maybe 2015, 2016 at the latest. There's been move animations in the game for quite a while now. Been a long time. So fair, man. Hey, welcome. All I can say is welcome back. It's an honor to have you. I played back in 2013. I love meeting fellow, you know, long-term players and returning players. Yeah, for my, like, there might be some still missing, but like from my understanding, I don't even notice it or think about it. Move animations all seem to be implemented. As you can see, my eruption getting blasted off. I do remember a time without them, but it's been so long with them. I haven't thought about it in a long time. Welcome back, man. It's an honor to have you. Look better too. Yeah, we're in generation 5 like graphics now. We have some gen 9 plus balancing, but the game, the base ROM now is gen 5, which was not the case for a long time. It was fire red leaf green and then eventually emerald. Now the base ROM is black white. A lot's changed. You haven't played in a long time, dude. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Back this game, it's possible. My worry with that is I don't know. I think I'm a pretty optimistic person most of the time, so apologies if I'm a little cynical on this take. I don't trust Nintendo to handle PokeMMO well. I don't think they would care about long-term balance of the economy and long-term balance of the game. I think they would maximize profit, right? I don't trust. I think Nintendo would do a worse job than the current devs, and I love the PokeMMO devs. They do have, you know, it's just honestly, it's positives and negatives as trade-offs. With the current devs, we don't really get, you know, notification. We don't really get information or a heads up whenever any events are coming out. With the current devs, you know, we have a lot of other problems, but it could be worse. And they do a pretty good job. They make the best Pokemon MMO in my opinion. Like the PokeMMO devs do have flaws, but everybody's got flaws. They do a great job in my opinion. That's kind of where I'm at. Catch event is in 10 minutes for anybody wanting to participate. How are you doing today, Rumo? You're happy because the Mariners, right? The Mariners like officially clinched the playoffs. I assume they must have, right? Clinch the wild card draw for the division clinch tonight. Good luck to him, dude. Good luck to him. Since the Wii, it's only been downhill. I get that sentiment. I wouldn't go there. There's positives and negatives. I think that's the boring logical check. Well, actually, there's been positives and negatives. Yes, the Wii U was a bit of a step down. Also, I don't know. I also shouldn't even talk. I only know the general sentiment and discussion. I didn't play the Wii U. I don't like the Switch, so I don't play the Switch. My wife has a Switch. Like, I shouldn't even talk about. It's funny that I play PokeMMO as my job, but I don't like Nintendo games or Nintendo systems. I never really have. I like Pokemon. I've played very few Zelda games. I played the original 1985 NES Zelda, and then I played like Link's Awakening on Game Boy, and that's it. I liked those games, but I never really played. I don't think Smash Bros is a bad game, but I hate it. I hate the way it feels. I don't connect with it. I prefer Brawlhalla. I don't love it. I've never really liked Nintendo, you know? I don't know. Even old Nintendo, I just never really... No disrespect. You know, obviously a lot of people love. I get it. I liked Mario Kart 64. That stood out to me. Mario Kart Wii was fun with friends, but I was never a huge Wii Sports was, you know, I just was never a huge what's it called, Brawlhalla. Bro, I don't want to like I played like maybe 100 hours of Brawlhalla. I've just never been a big fighter. Out of all the fighting games I played though, Brawlhalla is so good. It's like insane. I think Brawlhalla, I mean, in my opinion, it's the best fighting game ever made. I think it's so good. It feels so it feels so good. It feels so fucking good, dude. Oh my god. I mostly played Taros. I love a game where you can like... Brawlhalla is all about mechanics, and it feels so high skill. The skill ceiling for Brawlhalla feels insane. I don't like games where you have to wait for the animation to finish, and that's the like balancing. That's not... Those games aren't bad, like games like Dark Souls. Dark Souls, obviously not a bad game. It's just not for me. I'm not gonna like tear apart the game because it's not for me, you know? I like games where you can almost interrupt any animation, because they're just two different skill sets. There's the skill set of like timing and prediction and planning out your movements, and then there is the skill set of instantly reacting to things. Like I really like games where you can instantly like animation cancel, dash, like get out of like that's why I loved Lucio. I loved Lucio on Overwatch because I could limit tests. I could push my limits. I could go into the back line of the enemy and like kill a person and then get out safely if my mechanics were good enough. If my mechanics weren't, I died, right? In Brawlhalla, it feels like if my mechanics are good enough, I win, and if not, I lose, you know? I love the... Yeah. Brawlhalla is so fun, man. Brawlhalla is so fun. Khaki, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. The consistency coming in the stream to Prime. Thank you so fucking much, dude. It's an honor to have you. How are you doing today? What's up? What's everybody working on in PokeMMO? I know what's a lot of us are just... We're just waiting for... We're kind of like... Even I'm almost never... I have personal goals, and I always do. Dude, Bosch, thank you for the Prime. Thank you so much, man. I hope the content has earned that from you. Thank you so much, man. It means the world. Allows me to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Catch event starts in 6 minutes. Keep an eye out for that. More than ever, I feel like people are just waiting for an update in PokeMMO, and like I'm usually not that guy. I usually have like tons, and I do still have tons of goals and tons of things, but I'm definitely a little more slumped than I have been in many years, you know, waiting for all this preparation. I'm ready for event season, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that sincerity. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but that's sounds pretty rough. Yeah, I like parry-based games. I don't like parry, but I respect that. I do. I really get it, you know? That's such early talked about it for the past regions coming in. Immediately, was there time for for past regions coming in? Did Swarm's Alpha start there immediately, or was there time to... I don't think we've ever had alphas when a region's released. I'm trying to think. Well, I don't remember. Were alphas added before Johto or after? Before. Definitely before. Actually, definitely. But alphas were added before. I don't remember how that worked. I don't know. I think they might have. I don't know. I actually don't. That's a great question. Whenever you stump me, it's a good question. All right. Alrighty, fellas. We are done the Jimmy run. Over 1 million Pokeyen and 72,000 in our Aerodactyl. Up to level 80. That's a good, point. But we still have to get up to level 100. We have all of our Pumpkin Mons. We got to get up to level 100. That's a task for a later day. We now have our Jimmy run. Or what the fuck? Not our Jimmy run. We now have the catch event that begins in 4 minutes. I'm going to rush over to Unova, rush over to location, get my synchronized Pokemon, get fully set up, and hopefully see you guys over there. First Johto Alpha was Apom. I still have it. That's awesome. That's very cool. Best ball. I don't know. I don't have to calculate, guys. The same. I'll have to see, I gotta just calc it. Move this over here. I don't know yet for the... Ever play For Honor? No, I never did. I know I had a friend. Joshua was really interested in that game. I know that kind of like fell off, right? I've never played it. Isn't Pokemon's not a game where you like wait for the like animations. Pokemon is a turn-based game. Like basically, I love trading card games. Pokemon's basically a trading card game, turn-based RPG. I love that. It's over at Giant Chasm. We have 3 minutes. We gotta be on the move, fellas. Let me get all our mons. We definitely want to synchronize here. I hope my... Let's throw all of this in here. Grab whatever catching mons we need. Throw this over there. We're gonna grab this, this. And this or something else. I think this. Oh, I need to synchronize mon. Whoops. Throw this away and get... It's Jolly, correct? Jolly's plus 15. That's so much. I don't know if my... Ooh. I don't know if my Jolly synchronized mon is going to be fast enough. I'm going to put Choice Scarf on it to try to help it. It's so important. I'm actually move that for a quick sec. So, is it over here? Where is it at? Delibird. Delibird. Giant Chasm. Cave. Is it in the cave? Quick ball work for this? Guys, I haven't cal. You can just run the calculations on the catch hub. I have to calculate it. It's in here. Okay. I don't think luring matters, correct? Okay, we're now going to test. We're now going to calc stuff, okay? Put this up on screen. Delibird's the only entry? Yes. Okay, the event begins in 1 minute. I'm going to try to get an encounter before that, but I also want to run a few calculations. So first things first, Delibird, quick ball, I want to check. Status, no status. It's only a 30% catch rate, guys. We should not be quick balling this event for sure. Yeah, that's terrible. I think this is just going to be a false swipe spore. In my opinion, this is going to be a synchronize, switch to your catching Pokemon, and then false swipe spore Pokeball. Let's double check though. Let's try 1 HP, asleep. Pokeball, false swipe spore Pokeball is still only 35% catch rate. That's terrible. What if we up this to Great Ball, 50%, Ultra Ball, 70%, Dust Ball? I think false swipe spore Dust Ball is going to be our best bet. I don't think Delibird is that common in this location, you know? 1% soak sleep netball is 100%. Soak does not work like that anymore. It's been nerfed. You cannot soak them on and then use that as a water type for the netball benefit. Yeah, I think false swipe. Did I fail this runaway? That's the other thing I was scared of, is my synchronized Pokemon is too low. That's pretty brutal. Oh, also, you're so... Dude, this is going to be a really tough catch event. Also, you can't put Delibird to sleep sometimes because... Wow, that's so right. You're 100%. I'm going to go heal my Kadabra, come back, and level it as well, I guess, with some XP candies. That's so true. It has, yeah, Vital Spirit or whatever, yeah. So you can't even... This is going to be a really tough catch event, and that's kind of the point. It's a rare... Yeah, this is going to be a tough event. I'm going to heal up really quick. I'm just going to just use some XP candies. Yeah, it's going to be a brutal catch event. That's the point. Some events are just like that. I'm going to use some XP candies, extra large, all my Kadabra. It's worth it to get this thing higher level, so it can actually run from these fights. I have Choice Scarf on it. It's Jolly Nature and it's EV Train, so hopefully that'll give us enough speed to run from these fights. We don't need Trick maybe here. I'm wasting a little bit of time in the event, but I think this is worth it for the long-term success of it. Yeah, we'll basically just be leading our Kadabra, switching into Breloom. If the catches take long, it's fine. I don't think that, what's it called? I don't think that we're going to see that many Delibirds, but I could be wrong. I think it's like an uncommonish, but it's still tough, yeah. So if you can't put it to sleep, false swipe Dust Ball is 44% catch rate. There's only so much you can do. It's just going to be a tough. People are going to have to accept the fact that you just can't catch that many, you know. It's going to be a hard catch. That's all it really comes down to. There's only so much you can do. You can put like Thunder Wave on your Kadabra or something like that to paralyze it against the ones that can't be slept, but then you kind of miss out on the chance to sleep them. It's a tough event. That's, I think, what it comes down to. So let's just play the tough event and hopefully see us with the first catch. It's just going to be a tough event, you know? I think that's what it comes down to. Ever made spaghetti tacos? I have not, but I like the idea of it. Skill swap is a cool option. That's kind of cool. Skill swapping each one. That's kind of based. I would simply quick ball and hit the 30%. Giga fucking Chad. True and real. I've always thought of it. They always looked so good in iCarly, you know? That's the... But they're probably not. I do want to try them at some point. For the meme. Yo, hell yeah, Haru. I love when people come hang out on stream, dude. It's a good meme. This guy said 60,000 encounters. Where's my shiny? Who's gonna tell him? Good luck to him, though. I mean, that is a tough, you know. Spaghetti burrito. I feel like... Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like a spaghetti taco... I'm a soft shell taco kind of guy. I feel like a spaghetti taco would be better because you would go hard shell. I think this is like one of the few times where like hard shell is better. I think soft shell taco is almost always better. I'm a soft shell guy. Let me double check. It is not a lore. Okay. Good. I think you need the texture. Yeah, the crunch would give it a... Yeah. Now you could do like the Taco Bell classic and add like... Dude, adding Fritos to a spaghetti burrito would go pretty hard. Like that sounds fucking delicious, but fucked up, you know? Repeat balls ready. Repeat balls are going to do the same exact thing as dust balls. Since we're in a cave, I would just use dust. I mean, repeat balls would be a little bit cheaper, I guess, but spaghetti sal with Fritos. I would eat fucking... I would say, dude, I grew up pretty poor, I always say, and my mom, one of our most eaten meals growing up was the cheapest like dollar store spaghetti with like dollar store spaghetti sauce. Like the cheapest spaghetti, cheapest sauce, never any meatballs, never any like toppings. It was just too expensive, right? So what I would do is I would like scrape together whatever pocket money I could get. And I would head down to, there was a little corner store near our house, and I would head down there and I would buy like the mini Slim Jims that are like this big, and they were a quarter a piece. So I would buy like 2 Slim Jims for like 50 cents and eat Slim Jims with my spaghetti. And it was so dude, it sounds fucked up, and it kind of is fucked up. I was making the best out of a rough situation, but it was so good. I literally to this day kind of want to eat spaghetti with Slim Jims because it's just like condensed meat. It was really fucking good, dude. It sounds fucked up, but I really enjoyed it. It was very, very good. I think luring is luring trolling. Luring is usually trolling in events, but I don't know. With an event like this where the encounter is so uncommon, I don't know. You cannot interest me in a big dumper clip on stream, sadly, but maybe Discord DM or off stream. I'd love to see it. Yeah, you're not gonna see that many Delibirds at all, even though it's uncommon. I don't think there's gonna be that many though. Full battles though, that's the downside. But if it increases, once again, if we're not gonna see many Delibirds at all, maybe it's worth it. I might test them at some point in the event. I'll try to talk. Yo, what's up, Chris? How you doing, dude? Oh, I was looking at your profile pic and I was like, wait a minute, is that who I think it is? The fucking... Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, the Overwatch god? What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Much love. What's happy to see you, Timbo. What's up, dude? Hope life's going well. If it's going shit, I hope you're getting through it. You know, that's the much love to you, man. How you doing, dude? Who's up late night slimming their gym? Finally, Twitch chat asking the real question. Did it start? Yes. 6 minutes ago. It's very fresh. Quick Gamba. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. Anthony started using Usong play squash and I just hated it after. I really don't like, I don't know what Usong is, but I really don't like squash. I'll eat whatever. I'm not picky. But like, I really don't like squash. Spaghetti squash. I respect it. If you enjoy spaghetti squash, I'm kind of nice. Our first Delibird. I'm a little envious because you get to eat like a pretty healthy spaghetti, right? That's pretty fucking based, you know? Good for you. Dude, it's really yeah, it's really nice of you to fucking stop in, Chris. Much love to you, man. This is our first Delibird encounter here. What's the Gamba? Let me see. Will Pat catch a 140 plus? Ooh, this is a tough one because I'm not going to catch that many. That's a really interesting one. Let's see if it has... It's not a Vital Spirit. That's good. That's a really tough one. I think it's going to be really good. It's a lot of work, but it's tasty. Dude, I respect it. And maybe I'm you know, wrong, or maybe my taste buds have adapted. I love trying... I try every food that I don't like at least every 2 or 3 years. Like, I really like to keep trying things, because eventually your taste buds change. I try olives every so often, even though probably my most hated food. All right. Okay. All right. This is our first Delibird. This one was sporable. It didn't have Vital Spirit. It took me 8 minutes to get and catch my first Delibird, which isn't that crazy. It's going to be a rare spawn, I think. I'll be surprised if we see more than 10 Delibirds. That's not bad. It's not catch event winning. It's not, you know, placement really worthy, but it's a Delibird, and I will take that, dude. I'm happy to at least see one. Hopefully I'll see you guys. I might even just see you guys with each catch, because they're so like rare, it seems like. There should be a super small option reward for catch events. This is a good question. One sec. This is a good question. Do you think there should be a super small participation reward for catch events? I don't think so. But I understand catch events feel really bad right now, worse than they ever have, because once again, the 1x31 Pokemon market. The small participation reward used to be, you used to make 150 to 200,000 Pokeyen, at least 100k, 100k to 200k Pokeyen profit per catch event if you fall swipe and spored and caught every mon. I don't know if you make that nowadays. I don't know. Like, maybe you break even to make like 40 to 50k profit, and that's like after taking all the time to sell all the mons. I don't know if the profit's there anymore, unfortunately, because of 1x31 Pokemon plummeting in price. We get back to, I think the biggest thing that Pokemon needs to solve is its Pokemon economy. It's always been the most important thing. If an economy struggles, an MMO struggles. An MMO needs a healthy economy. It needs a large amount of players. It needs fair prices and your ability to build wealth while also holding value, but also like, yeah, we need 1x31s to have value. We need new players to be able to catch Pokemon for profit, do Jimmy runs, or sorry, not do like, we can do plenty of Jimmy runs, do catching events and make a small profit if you fall swipe and spore. If you quick ball or nest ball, you know, maybe you should make a profit, sure. But man, it's tough. Yeah, skipping this event, I'm saving my money. If you want to make money, this is an event and it's fine. Like there will always be some catch events that you don't do if you really want to make Pokeyen. Like this is obviously a very rare thing, but like a very, you know, we're only gonna catch like maybe 10 Delibirds the whole event, maybe. But like other events, there's just not as much profit. It's really sad. It's really sad. We need to nerf alphas, and it's something I've been saying for 2 years at least, and it's just getting more and more eminent every year that passes, every amount of time that passes. I don't know what to say at this point. We need to nerf alphas. There's nothing more I can add to the discussion. We need to nerf alphas, please, dear PokeMMO devs, please. I think alphas need a nerf, or something. I could be wrong. Something that helps out the 1x31 Pokemon economy. I want our mons to have value and be worthwhile, and I want catching for profit to be viable, and I want catch events to not feel so bad for new and intermediate players trying to get into them when they lose money and spend an hour of their life at a very small chance at a that used to be the big thing. Catch events are amazing because you make profit, or Pokeyen, you used to, at least usually, while having a chance at an overarching prize, and you get to spend time with the community. Like that's what made them so amazing. But nowadays the profit motive isn't there. That hurts the things a lot. Delibird's healing me though. Thank you so much though, little penguin Santa. Yeah, their event Sneasel. Did you actually? I would love to see it, Ushu. If you or what channel are you on? I would love to see it, dude. Just delete alpha from the game. I think it's super extreme. I wouldn't say that. Alphas are literally how we get hidden ability access in PokeMMO. I think we need alphas. I think alphas are a good thing. I think that we should like nerf them or change the mechanic. Like Park talked about, I like the idea of alphas becoming like raids. There's our second Delibird catch. Let's see. 52. Yeah, nothing there. 52 and hasty. Let's see. Yeah, this is not I wonder, I don't know what I have no idea what first place score and what fourth place score is going to look like in this event. This is a very weird event, which I love these events. I love events like this. Maybe I submit the 52 for fourth place, like, but that's obviously like not that low at all. I feel like fourth place is going to be like much higher than normal, probably around like 30s would be my guess. Back-to-back Delibirds, that's nice. I haven't been looking at Delibirds as well, so far it's hard to tell. Or like I'm gonna guess fourth place is like a 28. I'm gonna guess fourth place will be 28, and I'm gonna guess first place is gonna be, first place will probably still be high because Jolly is plus 15. It's such an insane buff, like bonus. I'm gonna guess first place is still like a 179, which is really high, but it's because the bonus is so good. Maybe even higher. The plus 15 is so much. I'm gonna say first place 179, fourth place 28. That's my guesses. No F. Yeah, shouldn't be an F. Thank you so much. Hopefully not. No F. Okay. Whew. Probably should fall swipe first. Sorry that's happening, Tom. True stream elements. True. My very first shiny. Dude, congratulations. If you haven't caught it yet, I'd love to see it. But if you already caught it, I'd totally get not wanting to wait. Safely catch that thing, you know? Okay. 101. Is that our best catch so far? I don't think so, right? No, I think it might be. I'm not sure. Not sure. Sorry your internet's having problems, Tom. That sucks. Good luck to everybody. This is a very, like, events like this are even more RNG dependent than normal, which is always funny. Purpose for breeding Starmies if I don't play PvP. Sorry, I'm super late to this question. Yeah, Starmie is like a good, so it's a great question. Starmie is a generically good PVM Pokemon, but it's not like, it doesn't really excel at anything quite yet. Yeah, this mic is a bit quieter than the last one, but it still should be good in correlation to things. Crank to match right now. I've had other people say they have me at 50% volume on Twitch, and it's like, it depends on personal setups and stuff like that. I make sure to check all your audio settings. It is a bit quieter and people do need to adjust, so I'm sorry about that. But it's hopefully, yeah, it still should be very, hopefully hearable. You know, if it's truly not, like, I'll obviously check all your settings first and get back to me. I don't know, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, because if I turn it up to a certain point, I'll just start peaking and I'll just start like having issues. I didn't even PokeMMO. Let me see. Congratulations, man. Congrats on your first shiny. That's a really good. Also, your first shiny being at, is this single encounter or was it time swipe forward? Your first shiny being at a catch event, number one, is sick. And then number two, it being a Sneasel. Sneasel's a really good first shiny. And it was a single encounter. Dude, congrats, man. Do you have Pokemon for every nature? I do on the Iron Man. Yes, I do. Not every nature, but like all of the important natures. I don't keep one for like lax or like gentle. Or the neutral natures, of course. But I do keep one for, yeah. I keep one for every nature. Any nature that's hunted for anything. Like careful, relaxed. Everything is, yeah, I mostly have a nature for. Just no neutral natures and no plus a defense minus a defense, which is usually just gentle and lax, I believe. I know I was glazing it earlier and I've already done my movie try. I literally am just like thinking about the scenes of the long walk while playing this fucking catching event while streaming. I know it's dumb, but like, fuck, man, that movie really stuck. It's really hard to watch, but it's such a good movie. I'm really thinking about it. Someone found a 175. Ooh, is that true? Gotta keep an eye on global chat a little bit. That's crazy. That's pretty beautiful. Someone said, bruh, I give up. That's how people lose catch events. Catch events are a mental game. Catch events are very similar to shiny hunting. That is pretty sick. This is pretty sick nasty, dude. This guy found himself a 175. That's going to be tough to beat, but it can be beaten, dude. It's a 175 just overall score Delibird. No species bonus, obviously. And then, no, it's not even Jolly. There's no nature bonus. That is a sick Delibird. Oh, man, dude. Look at those stats. 27 plus in everything. But, okay, think about it, though. Think about it, though, okay? Yeah, a 160 overall score with Jolly ties, which is like literally very, very doable. A 161 with Jolly Nature beats this. You have to factor in how good the nature bonus is for this kind of event. Absolutely. It is a crazy catch, though. I wish him the best. I mean, it would suck if you caught this and then got second place. Because, the IVs feel so good. But that nature bonus, dude. Nature bonus is huge. Buying also helping with my frozen pizzas. I respect it. I love jalapeno and pineapple on a pizza. Amazing combo. For IVs and EVs, I just try to go like high speed and then I EV train 252 speed. The other EV is usually irrelevant. You just want your synchronized mons to be fast enough to outspeed wild Pokemon. There's that decent raid. That's really good in my opinion, Harris. Nice job. That's like hard. I know I just did that, that's hard work, man. Congratulations. 120 in one day is really fucking good. That's a long. How many hours did you play that day? That's a long day, man. Nice job. Dude, unironically based in real research. That's so fucking real. Catch events are very similar to shiny hunting, where like if you just play enough catch events, eventually you'll win one. Like as dumb as that sounds, like it's true. Like, pepperoni pineapple. I respect it, dude. I love pineapple. It's not for everybody. I totally get it. I just clicked a move on accident. Whoopsie. I'm actually gonna get away with this because he used stealth rock. That was really lucky. If someone tells me they hate pineapple on pizza, I get it. I think if you're one of those people who's like, pineapple on pizza being super divisive makes sense. People having a really stern take on whether you should or shouldn't eat pineapple on pizza is very funny to me. Like more than, I don't know, like I love pineapple on pizza. If someone told me it was their least favorite food, I'd be like, I get that. Oh, you don't want a fruity, sweet, juicy explosion while you're eating your like savory tomato-based dish? I get, okay. That makes total sense to me. I love it. I think it's delicious, but I get it. Most people who are hating on it haven't tried it. It's possible. I like to assume charitability whenever possible. I don't want to assume, malice, but it's very possible. It's very possible. Bacon jalapeno pineapple is a crazy good, like it almost like caramelizes like type combo, dude. I love the CM Gurzo just typed 40 minutes left, don't give up. Based 3 hours at work on my phone and so an 8-hour day working on the Pokedex. No wonder you got 120 entries, dude. Nice job. I'm allergic. That's also fair. I don't know if someone else wants it. Yeah, I understand like being revolted by it. I do, as someone who enjoys it, but yeah, why? I don't know why the word deserve started getting. And to be fair, I always say I'd rather people be flagrant about their food takes than other things. Like I'd rather you be super aggressive. Food and media discussions are where the like flagrant and like extreme takes should be portrayed. Say, it's really, I always like, like I'd rather people be like, fucking, if you don't like pineapple on pizza, you deserve to fucking die. Versus in game, versus like bringing that kind of energy into politics. The problem is we've brought in that energy into politics and like all the serious talks where it's like, bro, just keep that shit to like food. Just, like food and media can be discussed like that, and it's totally fine. At the end of the day, it's mostly a meme, but like, what are we doing? Like, yeah. Anyways, is all I need. But I think it's my wife is a big black olives on pizza. I think her favorite order might just be like cheese pizza with black olives on it, or like black olives and pepperoni. Do you like pineapple pizza or Hawaiian style? I mean, both. I like pineapple on pizza. I like Hawaiian style pizza. My favorite pizza is actually a barbecue sauce pizza. Barbecue sauce pizza with pineapple, meatballs, and banana peppers is my favorite pizza. It's almost like a, it's almost like an American Hawaiian pizza. It's like a Hawaiian pizza variant. Pineapple, banana peppers, meatball, barbecue sauce. You said ball. I love like a beef, like a meatball or a beef, like a Philly cheesesteak, Philly steak on a pizza. Kiwi. I've had apple on pizza from like a really fancy pizza place. It's very, very good. But it doesn't faze me anymore. Yeah. Dude, dessert pizzas. So, bro, breakfast pizzas are like, ooh, breakfast pizzas are so good. Have you ever had a dude? Walmart sells a breakfast pizza. Is this sarcasm? No, I'm dead serious. Walmart sells a breakfast pizza that is biscuit crust and like it's like breakfast gravy as the sauce, and then fucking like eggs and sausage. It's so the Walmart. Unironically, when I first started dating my wife, I was like, you gotta try the breakfast pizza. You're gonna love it. And she was like, she thought it was gross. She was like, so I don't want to blah, blah, blah. So gross, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then she tried it and she fell in love with it. I genuinely think she wanted to date me more in our early stages because I could give her breakfast pizza. Dig it, Chad. That's how you really get the ladies, true and real. That's not pizza. So that's why I'm gonna BM people. So there's this really interesting thing in the English language called qualifiers, right? If I said, hey, do you want to go get pizza, and then I took you to get breakfast pizza, that'd be fucked up. But if I said, hey, do you want to go get breakfast pizza, then you know it's this magical thing called qualifiers where you actually say a word before a word. Does that make sense? Ever heard of this new concept? So like in my opinion, I love when people ask, what were you basically saying? True. If I said, hey, do you want to go get pizza, and then I served you a barbecue-based pizza, I think it'd be a little fucked up. If I say, hey, want to go get American pizza, and then I give you a barbecue-based pizza, based. If I say breakfast pizza, it's why there's, even in like Italy, we have like Sicilian pizza, you have like margarita pizzas, you have oh fuck, what's the one I just looked up recently where the dough is like extra soft? You have New York style pizza, you have Chicago pizza, you have Detroit pizza. There's a reason why pizza is one of the most like qualified foods of all time, because it's all still pizza, but it's just like different versions. It's just different variants, you know? Where's pizza? I mean, sausage, gravy, and biscuits and gravy, and well, specifically cream chipped beef, or as people might know, shit on a shingle. My favorite breakfast of all time is shit on a shingle. Oh my god, it's a fucked up name. I prefer calling it cream chipped beef. My favorite breakfast of all time. With the cheese being under the sauce or whatever, I think that's, yeah, Chicago. But not all. It depends. It depends on the... That's like a traditional Chicago pie, right? You should call Detroit pizza dog shit pizza. Detroit style pizza is my favorite. I love the crispy edges, the fucking crust. Yeah, that video is great. That video is, the cheese is under the sauce. It's a great video. It's a great video. All the time. I've heard of... So hilariously, the only reason I know about Casey's gas station is because, dude, before I took off you know, I'm a mildly successful streamer, right? But before I could do this in my job, I applied to be a phone rep at Casey's gas station, and they fucking denied me. Dude, but I've never seen a Casey's. There's not one really near me, but I'd love to try it at some point. Are you still in Kanto? Which generation do you play, actually? This is PokeMMO. It's generations 1 through 5 all combined, with also some like Gen 9 plus balancing. It's not really like any one generation. It's a massive combination. You're sick, Patrouski, or die? I mean, Detroit pizza is just like super deep dish. Detroit pizza, if you like how do you like deep dish but not like Detroit style pizza? Yes, y'all ever seen one of those? Bro, one of the best pizzas I've ever had was a Detroit style cheeseburger pizza with mustard and pickles on it. Don't knock it till you try it. Like, I know it's like weird at first. It's one of the best pizzas I've ever had. It's so good. I'm not even a mustard. Like, to be fair, the older I get, the more I like mustard. The less I like ketchup, the more I like mustard, the older I get, for sure. God, that pizza's so good. I am the frozen pizza connoisseur. I've probably had more frozen pizzas than any human should. I ate so many frozen pizzas. When I was a bachelor living alone, dude, so many frozen pizzas. The hate for fuck, that actually is a base. I myself am glad that with the pineapple on pizza discourse has detracted from the ranch on pizza. That is fun. I love ranch on pizza, but I understand if you didn't like it. Ranch is one of those things, dude. Okay, that is one of my, what do I call it? I love ranch. It is one of my guiltiest pleasures, bro. I loved ranch growing up. And then when I turned, like, I want to say 19 or 21, I took a long break. I stopped enjoying ranch nearly as much as I took a long break. And now I've come back and I'm like, ranch is pretty good, man. I don't love it as much as I did when I was a kid, but ranch is really good, man. The DiGiorno croissant crust, whenever those are like on sale, I love that shit. Spicy mustard is amazing, like on like a hot dog or a sausage. First definite 30 minutes. This event is tough, man. This event is tough. Shut the fuck up, Paisy. Shortly before I became an internationally known internet... It's so dumb. Red Baron all the way. Oh, man. I hate the Red Baron original. The Red Baron... Red Baron might be the worst frozen pizza brand overall. Not the worst. Tombstone is worse. I've eaten some Tombstones, you know. The Red Baron, is it the art? Also, just my opinion. I should be saying that more. Is it the artisan crust? What's it called? Red Baron has some different crust variant that's good. Not the classic crust on Red Baron tastes like cardboard. Brick oven. The Red Baron brick oven crust solves all of its problems. Because the Red Baron crust is so bad, dude. It's the most cardboard-like crust in my opinion. The brick oven, yeah. Yep, the French toast pizza. I haven't had that, to be fair. Totino's is worse. The Totino's party packs there are worse pizzas than Red Baron. There's the Celeste. I grew up, you know, very poor. I've had these. The Tony's pizzas, the microwavable, like Celeste pizzas, the Totino's party packs. Yes, bro. No, I'm getting messages from a fucking staff. What do you mean, bro? One sec. Bro, what do you mean I'm getting messages from the fucking staff and mods of the game? Please no pineapple on... Are you kidding me? That has to be like against the... You can't weigh it. Come on. I love pineapple on pizza. You can't weigh it on this. Come on, dude. God damn it, B-Bade. That's so good. Debate. All right, guys. Debate settled. Argument 1. He has mod status. That is so bad. That is so based. Mods, ban this guy for liking pineapple on pizza. Ban him, please. Based mod. That is so good, dude. I love it. I understand. I totally get it if it's not your cup of tea. I totally get if you don't like pineapple on pizza, okay? Back in my day, we grew up eating loaves of iron, Giga-Chad. Yes! No, you know sprays. You know the sauce, dude. I found a brand, Motor City. Motor City is the best frozen pizza. Or, like, it's not the best price per pizza. Like, I only get them if they're on sale. I don't like, but Motor City is probably yes, it's the best frozen pizza. You're correct. I don't always get it because they're a little, $10 for a frozen pizza is a little rich for my blood. I'll be honest. I'm a frugal guy, okay? My favorite pizza, I think it's gotten worse though, to be fair. I used to really like Sam's Choice. Sam's Choice was my favorite pizza for a bit, but I think it got worse on, which is the it's like a Walmart. It's like, I don't know if it's the Walmart, or there's also Great Value. But I think Sam's Choice is like the Sam's I don't know what it is. It's a brand you only see at Walmart, Sam's Choice. But the Sam's Choice chicken bacon ranch pizza used to be so good, and they changed the recipe, and it's just not nearly as good now. They also used to have a fuck, man. They also used to have a barbecue. I wonder if I can find it. Barbecue chicken Sam's Choice pizza. They used to have one that was with thin crust that was so good. Oh my god. But they totally got rid of it. And it used to have like the best red onions. Oh my goodness. Red onions on pizza go so hard, man. I don't know if I can find images. Ooh, oh, I also do. Ooh, I used to live next to a Safeway. Yo, wait a minute. The Safeway signature select pizzas are really good. I used to live next to it. This is the pizza I'm thinking of. Oh, I need to like go to a Safeway actually. This pizza is really fucking good. They might have gotten rid of it. I'm not usually a thin crust pizza guy, but this one specifically. Oh man, dude. Oh man, dude. Oh man, this pizza was so good. These big fat chonked red onions. This pizza was just so much flavor. So much fucking flavor. God, it was so good. I gotta go to a Safeway. I gotta write that down on my to-do list. Costco. I don't know if they have a... Costco doesn't have any like cool toppings. Those, yeah, they were so good, dude. For sure. Dub. Like pizza pot. I could definitely, I fear like getting old enough to where that's the case for me. I totally get like the older you get, no longer liking pizza rolls. Draven buffs dropped today. No energy. You have to resist, my brother. Resist, my friend, my king, my fellow man. You must not self-harm by playing League of Legends. You cannot be tempted. We must stay strong, brother. You cannot do it. Do not think about the juggling of 3 to 4 axes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't think about the crazy music at fucking 500 APM you could put. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We must play other games. We must get our mechanical fill via other qualms. That doesn't make any sense in that sentence. We must resist. If you're the kind of person who can play ARAM on occasion, and that I love that. I love it. I used to play ARAM and I would flame my teammates in ARAM and I would get chat restricted. I can't even do ARAM. I can't even. I'm the problem. I'm a fucking problem. I can't do it, bro. It's ARAM. League is a evil goblin that enters my brain and makes me be horrid to people. Not actually, it is my responsibility. It is still me doing it and I regret it, and that's why I can't do it. Okay, I cannot. How do you flame on ARAM? Pretty easily. Have you seen what those have you seen what those animals do? It's really bad, dude. The League player, I don't understand how League can be out for 12 years and people will still be as bad as I know. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no, it is really obvious stuff. It makes no sense. I feel like League, I can't even. I'm getting mad thinking about it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I hate League. I'm sorry. Unreal. Yeah, I think I've caught like 3 Delibirds. This is a top. It's a top. That 30 is crazy. What Pokeball was it? Was that Pokeballs or what the fuck was that, man? You do a buffalo sauce topped with chicken, pepperoni, jalapeno sauce. That sounds amazing. That sounds phenomenal. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Just in most of college. That is so fucking real, Slowfish. Like, dude, pizza rolls. I didn't realize. I feel like your parents act as if pizza rolls are like fucking fine. At least it was for me. Pizza rolls felt so expensive growing up, and then you check them, dude. Pizza rolls are like one of the cheapest things in the freezer aisle. Pizza rolls are like insanely cheap, like per like how many meals you get out of a bag. I'm a big eater. Like, it's pizza rolls are pretty fucking good, dude. The fuck are pizza rolls? I am sorry for your loss. That's actually so sad. I liked the most fucked up, and this pizza roll wasn't really good, but it was just like interesting. I loved they had orange chicken pizza rolls. Like fucking like Chinese food. Like Chinese food pizza rolls, dude. I liked them though. They were weird. It sounds good. They weren't even good, but I couldn't stop buying them because they were on hyper. Because no, I kid you not, I swear no one else bought them except for me and my one friend Brian. We were the only two people, I swear, in like all of Virginia that would buy them. Because they would always be on clearance. They like could not sell them, which is really fucking funny. You should not need lures here. It's just a really tough yeah, Brian, okay, if you think my food takes are crazy, Brian might be the only person I've ever met who has crazier food takes than me. Just because, like, Brian is I love Brian. I could glaze Brian forever. He is the most happy-go-lucky guy you will ever meet. He just loves everything he does. He loves every movie he watches. He loves eating every food. He is just the fucking best kind of person. I love Brian so much. He is the kind of guy, like, I've seen him. He loves alcoholic Cool Whip, which if you've had is fucking ass, in my opinion. He loves everything, dude. Every time I buy something and I'm like, wow, even I don't like that, he'll try it and be like, yo, I kind of like that. He just sees the fucking joy. He is what's his name from The Long Walk, bro. Holy shit, he's literally him. He's literally the fucking what's the name of that character? Let me go check. He is literally David John, not the actor. He is literally Peter from The Long Walk. Okay, he sees the beauty in the world, and that's the goated. That's the way to be, man. I thought all yeah, I've never seen Brian. He just is open to everything, dude. I love it, man. I just realized Mike McDonald, current sales coach, was with the Ravens for years. That's Mike McDonald. Sounds familiar. Was he the I feel like people hated him, didn't he? Didn't they? Was that the offensive coordinator? Mike McDonald, Ravens. I feel like I only know that name because I feel like people... He was the defensive coordinator from the Ravens in 2022, 2023. I'm not a football head enough to know enough about. I've heard the name. I don't want to... I thought it was an offensive coach, defensive, to give you know. I don't know. What do I know? Mike McDonald. I think I only know that name because I feel like I've heard Stavros ranting about him in his like meme voice in his like character. I don't know. I have no take. I have no idea. You want to know as well? Like, whenever people complain about coaches, I usually stay out of it because I just don't know. I will say any Ravens coach blaming John Harbaugh is crazy to me. John Harbaugh like literally fucking turned the Ravens. Not that they like he didn't like turn them around, but like John Harbaugh's like one of the best coaches of all time. But yeah, I don't know enough about like I couldn't tell you. Yeah. You're a fan of a Washington team? I'm from Maryland. Also, I never cared for. I never picked teams based on. That's why it's weird that I picked the Ravens not because I was born close, but because I thought they were my favorite team in the league. Like I don't pick my teams based on location, even though the Ravens, you know, kind of, you know, I'm from Maryland and I also don't like DC. I prefer Baltimore vibes wise. Was there a toy? It's somewhere it's in a closet somewhere. You're an OG. What's up, Mr. Fair? The Dragonite that I used to punch in a closet somewhere. Yeah, I don't pick teams based on location personally. I understand if you do. I love the Ravens. Like, also, to be fair, I'm mostly just a Ravens fan. I just don't follow enough of other sports, and even the football I don't follow the most, right? So for example, like my favorite basketball team, but I want to qualify. I consider myself a light fan of this basketball team. I have not been with them through all the ups and downs. I became a fan of the Denver Nuggets in like 2013, 2012, during like Andre Iguodala was on that team. Andre Iguodala, Ty Lawson, Wilson Chandler, Jason McGee, like some pretty underrated, like they were really good and underrated. They just like couldn't get them that many wins, but they were like fine. I don't know shit about hockey. I don't even have a favorite team. I don't know about hockey. I could be like, oh yeah, go Caps, because the Caps have been good for like, you know, since they got Ovechkin. But like I don't know enough about, I don't care about, no disrespect, I've just never gotten around to appreciating hockey. Very interesting sport, but I just have never gotten around to it. So my favorite basketball team is the Denver Nuggets, but I want to say that like with caution, because I'm not a bandwagoner, and they're obviously very good right now, so it just feels like I want to, yeah. I'm just a light fan. I don't deserve to like appreciate a good team if I wasn't with them for their downs, right? And then baseball, I'm a big White Sox fan, but mostly just because I loved once again 2008. Well, I fall in love with teams of a certain era, and then I kind of just I like those teams. The hardest part of sports for me growing up was I hate how much sports teams change. I hate, like, I love the Ravens. They kept Ray Lewis and Ed Reed on their team for so long, right? You're not, I think they were underrated. Like, they had good talent, but just like couldn't coordinate and get wins together from what it seemed out once again as a casual memer. But I love the White Sox. I love Jim Thome. Jim Thome, one of the only people in the 600 club with 600 home runs who never tested positive for what's it called, PEDs or whatever, player enhancement. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So it was like Jim Thome, Paul Konerko, Jermaine Dye, Joe Creedy, AJ Przinsky. That squad went hard. Bunch of hard hitters. I really like the 08 White Sox, 07-ish. I picked most of my favorite sports teams from fucking the video games. I really liked MLB 08 the show, and I always played the White Sox. I really liked NBA. I played a lot of NBA 2K13 with friends, and I played a lot of the Denver Nuggets. And then, yeah, I played the Nets as well in that era. Brooklyn Nets. Why did I double spore this? That was dumb. Anyways. I would say the only, like, sport that I'm a real fan of is, I would say, the Ravens, because I just, like, have followed them at least loosely for, like, a long time. I've been a Ravens fan since I was about 10 or 11 years old. Maybe younger. Maybe a bit younger, maybe like 8. Ooh. Jolly. Okay. We did get a Jolly Nature Delibird, but it just does not have the stats. There's some crazy Delibird catches in this event. So we got 26 minutes left, and I want to say that I've caught like maybe 5 Delibird. It's been a tough event. How the dice, how the dice roll. Did I say 26? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yasu, dude. I don't know why I'm just so out of it. That's why I'm taking a break this week. I think I am, I doesn't always show, but I think I have been really overworked. There's been a lot of things in life happening as well. Life's been stressful. I've been overworked. That's why I'm taking a pretty chill week this week. Yeah. There is a catch event, but it's over in 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not 26 minutes, 15, 16 minutes left. Apologies. That's why I've been like trying to take more time off stream, dude. I want to do like a full week, or at least some sort. I need to do a long break before event season. That's the goal. Wait a minute. 15 minutes ago, how did I miss this? Wait a minute. Danny, are you still here? IGN Danny, you should have yelled at me. I missed this redeem. IGN Danny redeemed 1 minute of British accent, and we almost skipped it, lads. Let me get me timer up. What's fucking sad? Okay, got 1 minute on the clock. What's fucking sad is a lot of brobs in chat may have never even heard me British accent. They don't even know how good it is. They don't even know how prime, how absolute chip chop it is, bro. You so British. How are you? It's the worst time to come and ask how I am. Do I sound all right to you? I try to yell at you, or my bad, me, my mistake, lads. As a Latin native, this is fucking my brain, how accurate this is. True, bro. Blimey. It's actually real. You sound more like Aussie Butcher. I do a little bit of a combination. A little bit of a combination. You know, bro. You know how it is, bro. You know, up here. You know how it is, bro. Up here in London. Get a fish and chip shop right going. Watch some footy on the telly. What I join into, just a normal stream. Okay, we're done. 1 minute of British accent complete. You actually sound like me talking to my mates. That's what we're talking about, okay, dude? Yes, I've been in works with with Fox Studio, I am going to be the next James Bond. Who owns James Bond? Who owns James Bond? They have been, yeah, Amazon, MGM, and the Broccoli family. Why do the vegetables own? Anyway, I have been in discussion about being the next James Bond because my British accent is so good. Never do that again. If people pay the Twitch points, I can't stop. I literally can't stop them. You know, a deal's a deal. Someone's looking extra handsome today. Yeah, it's fucking you in the mirror, Hamza. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Happy to see you. Oh, I'm gonna tune into a patch stream. Haven't done that in a while. ... British accent. Current lowest entry. I haven't seen many people link lowest entries in global chat. Highest entry, I think we've seen a 175. Someone was saying 176, but I didn't see it. I might have just missed it though. We stream Geometry Dash. I don't know, BBN. Months ago. Is that true, Research Bear? Did you ever get refunded? Every single redeem should either get refunded because it's too late or something happened, or it should go through. Like, I don't think I've ever missed a redeem like entirely, but let me know if let me know if I do miss one. Let me know. The 35 in global. Thank you so much. Lowest I know is 3. No shot. No fucking way. No fucking way. I would be blown away if someone has a 3. That's insane. Is it like an 8 catch with -5? That is like extremely out of the norm for catch. That's crazy. 35. Yeah, good luck to you, man. I see the claim in global chat. I have not seen the link. Why are you out here fucking glazing me? I appreciate it, Hamza. Okay, thank you. There's some Geometry Dash, and I've never played Geometry Dash. Will you take a break from Geometry Dash and stream Roblox? Based. We're getting ahead of the next cycle. I don't have any complaints, mates. It was true though. No, if that what did you redeem what Pokemon to be named? Do you remember, Research Bear? I'll just give you another one if I missed it or something happened. Let me see. Review requests. 118 is not enough. LCOT. On. Name Pokemon of mine. I don't see a request of yours in the queue. Name that Rotom Blessed PRNG. Did we do that? I'll have to double check that one. I don't know if we did that one. Some of these I don't know if we did. Come on, is unnamed and Slugman. If not, then just did next Andy. Big unit for Claydol we did. T-Tar we did name Boomer. Did you redeem on YouTube? I don't think there's point redeems on YouTube. I think it was done on Twitch. I took a break from doing Pad OT Pokemon because I just don't play the main account anymore, so it feels I don't like logging on the main account just to do that, and I just don't enjoy logging on the main account, honestly. And I hope that enough people got Pad OTs to where it's, you know, stop triggering his main account drama. I just moved on. I'm just more so like bummed. I mean, I hope maybe it'll feel better if temporary incubators don't come out. I don't know. 10 minutes left in the event. Hear British accent every day at work. Open it to someone American. Hear British accent again. I'm so sorry for your loss. Selling Patrouski OT for 5 mil. It is really funny. People like I always told people like don't, you know, what's it called? Someone's mad. I'm gonna call this person out. Someone's mad in global chat. This kind of comment is so funny to me. Let me see this comment. One sec. Someone was talking about something being new. Let me see if I can find the comment. Someone was talking about something being new, and someone said, "Video is 1 month old. ... Isn't new just because Pat found it." Am I getting old? Isn't something that's 1 month old new? Like, like, maybe are we so zoomer brained that like something that's 2 weeks past is like, are we so TikTok brained? Are we so zoomer brained that like, yeah, what's the, like, what are we cooked? I don't understand the, like, it's a month old, therefore it's not new. Like, you just sound mad. You just sound like envious. I'm sorry, but like, it makes no logical sense. Or your like frame of reference is so off. It depends on what's being talked about, you know? I don't know. It's very funny. I see a lot of people drop takes like that. It's very funny to me. Change the reamplifier. Since like not, they change it at some point. Yes. Like there are still things in Pokemon. I think so. It depends on what you mean, like with what you're discussing. If you ask me, are alphas new to the game? I would say they're relatively new. Yes, alphas have been in the game for 2 years, out of the almost 3 years at this point. To be fair, they're getting there. But like, alphas have been in the game for like 2 to 3 years out of a 13-year lifespan. Yeah, they're relatively new. Most people played the game in 2016, quit the game, and come back to the game in the modern era. Right? These are new things to a lot of people. It's all perspective, but it's just yeah. Yep, it's all relative to how people who have played the game for 2 months will be like, oh, that forum post is a month old is like not new. It's like it's half their life, you know, their time played. It's very funny to me though. It's very interesting. That's pretty collectible. I hope I'm gonna have an arc where I just like catch a bunch of mons on the main and like give them out or some shit. That'd be because I don't want Patrouski OTs to have value. It's very silly to me. I'm you know, I'm honored a little bit, but I want there to be enough supply to where it makes them as cheap as possible, if nothing. When is for mobile encounter counter is out, dude. The mobile encounter counter is already out. If you have one Elite Four done, one Elite Four completed, and then click the little Pokedex button, the Pokedex icon, and then click Encounter Counter, the mobile Encounter Counter is out. It's the official one in game. Is a 1 month old OT shiny for sure? No. So that's a great question. Shinies are different, right? Well, it also depends. It depends on. It's a great question. It depends. If someone caught a ×5 horde, you know, shiny, I wouldn't say it's fresh, but if someone caught the first Shalfa if someone caught like the first Iron Man Shalfa a month ago, that didn't happen. That was recent more recent. That would be fresh, right? That would like if it's it depends on the shiny. Caught. It depends. It depends on the social context, right? One Delibird. That's so brutal, dude. Yeah, if you caught a shiny during this event, yeah, very, very fresh. Absolutely. Never a thing. I don't know. I'm not sure, Tom. I have to read over it. This is brutal. This is a tough event. This is a tough event. Very tough event. I wonder if I should have lured. I'm not sure. I think maybe I should have, honestly. That's a good, like, example, though. Like a, you know, a month-old OT shiny. It depends on the shiny. It depends on the importance of it, the rarity. If someone got an egg shiny a month ago, I would say it's relatively fresh. Yeah. Because then I can explain the reasoning actually, right? So like an egg shiny takes months and like well, now it's a lot faster to be fair, so it's harder to say. But like an egg shiny takes like hundreds of hours to hunt. Most egg shunters, the problem is most egg shunters previously would get like one egg shiny every 1 or 2 years. Now it might be a lot more than that. Now it's harder to say because things are so different. A fresh shiny, true and real. Let me see this. Still fresh to me. I mean, also, yeah. Like, I mean, I wouldn't call it this fresh. But if it's fresh to you as well, that it would be weird. It's weird to deny someone else's experience. That's the thing is when people say things like, Patrouski is saying something's new, but it's been out for a month. It's like really. It's like. It's so weird, right? If this still feels fresh to Danny, even though it was achieved in 2024, but it's a secret shiny Safari caught Shuckle, it would be really socially unskilled if I was like, it's not fresh, like blah blah. Like that's how he feels about it. That's fine. Why disagree? I could have a different opinion, but I don't have to say his is like wrong, right? You can have a different opinion than someone else's, but don't imply theirs is wrong, right? That's where like the social skills come into play. That I meme on, like, every day I load up and I play a niche fan-made Pokemon MMO that is one of the most dedicated, you know, and I'm still me when I'm talking to people with 10,000 hours in a video game, and yet I'm still shocked when they don't. Well, I don't know. I think even the 10,000 hours players do have social skills. It's always like the 2,000 hour players. No disrespect if you know. It's all me waking up to play an MMO and being shocked that some of the players don't have social skills. Gasp. I don't know why I do that to myself. Versus a mindset. It's just dependent. It just depended on the what it's referencing. What's referenced to, the perspective. This is awesome. 923, very Safari Zone, shiny Gyarados. That's fucking cool, dude. That's really cool. My last Deli. Good luck, dude. Good luck, dude. It doesn't matter if a shiny is fresh or not. It was just being discussed for a different, yeah. Oh, I forgot my thing died. That's fine. First Iron Man legendary. Yeah, real. This is the 140 plus Delibird for. Oh yeah, yo, Gamba-ers. I forgot Gamba-ers still need the 140 plus. Holy shit, that's actually crazy. Good luck. All right, this is gonna be my final Delibird catch event, and there was a Twitch Gamba. That was a good Gamba by my mods, by the way. There was a Twitch Gamba on will I get a 140 plus Delibird or not, and I have not gotten one so far. This is definitely the last catch. So there's about 1 minute left in the event. Oh no, please don't wake up and outstall the time. I should be fine. Spore into Dust Ball. Bad catch event L Madge. Are you bad catch event L Madge because you caught very few Delibirds, or because it was actually a bad, you know, this was just a tough event. Sometimes they run tough events. Sometimes you can catch 80 Pokemon in one catch event. Sometimes you only catch like 10 or 4 sometimes. Like there's been rare events where like that happens, you know? I think it's good to shake it up. All right. The believers need a 140 plus. Let's cross our fingers. Come on, show me Jolly. Oh! Wait, that's good. Wait, that's a one. That could be third. That could be third place. That could be third place. Maybe, probably not, but maybe. 151 Jolly. That's pretty good, dude. That could be maybe third place. That's a 166. It's pretty good, dude. Maybe third place. And more importantly, the Twitch believers win. This is an insane last second catch. This is an insane. I'm gonna submit it. It's a 166. Insane last second catch. Holy crap. My highest catch prior to this was a 118, which is very like normal. It's a tough event. Holy crap. Let's go grab that and submit that to a staff member immediately. I have won a catch event before. I won a spinner at catch event by catching a 175 with literally 30 seconds left. I've done this before. So if I could snipe third place with this, it's kind of, but this is a tough, I want to see. I don't know. It's possible we get third place. I don't think anything else is possible. We'll see how it rolls. I should link the pineapple on pizza. Oh, the pineapple on pizza guy. Oh my god, I should name it. Pineapple on pizza. Fuck, I can't even. It's pineapple on piz. It's pineapple on piz. Should I name it? Wait, let me rename it. Pineapple pizza. Dude, this is so good. What if he doesn't take it? He like denies the entry. Let me open a this. My entry plus pineapple on pizza gang. Thank you for the prime. Cryphonic, what's up, dude? Thank you so much, man. Hopefully the content has been helpful. Okay, I am getting back this mod with the ultimate karmic justice. I hope that, dude, if I named the Delibird pineapple on pizza and submitted my entry to the staff member who said pineapple does not belong on pizza, I hope if I can win third, I'd be happy with third place off of this. It'd be so good. Pat wins the whole. It's not possible for him to win the whole. There was better catches. I'm just hoping for, I'm hoping for third place. It's a 166. It's a 166. I'm hoping for third place. Let's see how the dice rolls, man. I do the PokeMMO staff. I fucking love them, dude. They do the shit out of the goodness of their hearts. Memeing around. He's pissed. That's so good. Good luck to everybody participating. I'll see you guys with the results. Holy shit, dude. Holy guacamole. This could be so good. This could be such content. This could be such content. It could be such content. Dude, hell yeah, Salty Boy. What's up, man? So, I have good news, Salty Boy. If you are, I don't know if you've heard about this, Salty, but I've actually been, I've had a lot of Australian players and Australian Ironmen come to me with similar complaints. And I did my research. I tried to find my Aussie player base some options. There are Chinese catch events that you can go to as an Australian player, and that's your best bet. I can actually link you really quick. There is, I believe, one Chinese catch event coming up. I have a video that I made recently called How to Participate in Chinese Catch Events and how important that is to Australian players. If you use, so here is the upcoming. What the hell is that? Thank you for the dollar, man. Okay, never mind. Okay, fuck you for the dollar. Anyways, that's the upcoming Chinese catch event that, what's it called? It's at 1600 Beijing time. 1600 Beijing time. I don't know where you live in Australia, but I translate it to ACT, I believe, which I did all my own research. Tell me if I'm wrong as an Australian. Correct me, please. I did it to ACT, which I believe is Australian Central Time. And I think Chinese catch events happen at about let's see. What's up, Jack me off? What's up, man? Absolutely. I think it's like 4 p.m. Australian or some shit. Let me see.
Sorry, my bad. I am the dude who made the Wojak of you.
No, you're I'm just memeing. Totally fine. I will say, bro, I want to warn you, okay? Flameheart, whenever you donate $1 via PayPal, PayPal takes like 56 cents of that because there's a flat fee. So if you every dollar I want to make sure you know, if you donate like 10 bucks, I get like 9 of it. I get like most of it, right? But if you donate $1, there's a flat fee, so you get fucked the most. I just want to make sure you know that. If you're just doing it to post funny memes and yeah, but if someone donates $1 on PayPal, the flat fee fucks them. You only get like, I get 46 cents of it, I think. Just so you know, so you're not wasting your money. I want to let you know that. But obviously, yeah. Every time I know. Well, no. So PayPal is good. PayPal is better than most things. Okay, I put. Thank you for the $5. I can actually tell you in live time how much I got of that $5. Probably like 4 something like that, you know. PayPal fucks you way less than YouTube and Twitch. I got $4.26. So there's a 74-cent fee for that $5. So I got $4.26. That's still much better than like YouTube memberships or Twitch subs or whatever. But so thank you so much. I really fucking do appreciate PayPal donations are like the best way to support. But if you do $1, it's like a flat fee or whatever. I have a Venmo. Yes, Venmo is the best way to support. Venmo takes 0% of your money. If you want to like truly donate to me, all of your money get to me. Venmo is the best. I will say the only sad part is there's no alert set up for Venmo, but I will try. If you Venmo me, I will try to give you kisses and shout you out and like give you so much appreciation. It is so above and beyond. It is yeah. Yes, I've heard that Australian has a time zone that's like 45 minutes. That's so fucked up, dude. That's so crazy. This guy's name is not AI. I hope you're having a wonderful day and wish all is well. You too, man. You too, dude. Yeah, 15-minute time zone differences are fucking crazy. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Ko-Fi. I'll have to look into it. That's me. I'm happy to. Hey, I'm not AI. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. With a name like not AI, I was a little worried that you were AI. I'm gonna be so honest. With all. So I'm happy to hear. Yeah, I'm happy to hear. Okay, I'm happy to learn. Let's grab this. What's up? Thank you for the $1, man. I'm kidding. I spend dollars. I want to. Yeah, that's dude. I respect this. I respect that. They don't teach this method. I respect it, man.
$10 because I don't want to wait in chat. They don't teach this method.
I think. Can you also do? What's the lowest bit? But bits might be more. No, but if you can do, you might be able to do 50. Is 50 bits show up or is it 100 bits? I have to check what the lowest bit requirement is for it to show up. Well, I'm trying to figure out if you want your chat. You can also highlight your message, I guess, but I don't really see that as well, to be fair. Thank you for the Twitch sub. Flameheart, seriously, thank you. You've been very generous to me. Thank you for your support, man. I really thank you so much, man. I don't want to watch ads either. I massively appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Yo, what's up, Vuggy? Cool name. What's up, dude? Spidget, how are you doing today, by the way, though? The ads are the bird from the yapping, though. That is true. That is actually real. Oregon has a mountain time at a part of photo that's on social, which means Oregon and Florida are only an hour apart. That is fucking great. Yeah, I can't even. Time zones are fucking weird. That is weird. That is crazy. Based, Danny. Okay. Let me do a quick clip on Okay, and as expected for this event, I said I would catch like 10 or so Delibirds. I caught 6. I caught 7 Delibirds. 7 Delibirds in total for the whole event. And I think only one of them, maybe this one's worth keeping. It's 20 plus in all defenses, which is kind of nice. But I'm trying to keep less things like that. But these can all be, I think I'll keep that. These can all be deleted. These are not good enough. I will keep these 2 Delibirds for now. And then obviously the big one that I caught. I can't believe this happened. Let's check the time on it. 47 seconds left. 47 seconds left in the event is when I caught this, for reference. I actually don't even know if I feel confident. I don't know if I know Alice Door. I feel like I've heard differing things on that. I don't know. I don't want to say such. I don't know. It might be 100%. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I've heard some people say it is, but I feel like it isn't from my experience. I don't know, dude. I literally don't know at this point. Yeah, Ozo said it's not. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. It's one of those things you only do once in the storyline or whatever. So I think a lot of people... funky stuff happens. We sort some of this stuff. Move all these over here. One more spot. Dude, I'm running really low on fucking PC space, dude. Dude. Duty Duderson. Maybe I just start releasing shit like this. I like having it though. It's been helpful as breeds, man. Pumping, start purging the. I don't know why I said. I read that as pumping the Patrats at first. Time to start purge. Oh yeah, purging the Patrats. Yeah.
What's up, man? Absolutely.
What region? I mean, all. In PokeMMO, I'm not region locked. In PokeMMO, you generally travel between all 5 regions. Right now, I'm located. I mean, I'm in Unova currently, but you travel between them all really seamlessly in PokeMMO. Probably gonna go to Johto in a sec to go XP train. All these puny dollars I spent spending messages, I could have bought PokeMMO points. Fuck. Rose having an epiphany live in donation chat. Holy first time. Wait, what did first time chatter say? Wait a minute. What I miss? First time chatter. Drop a thanks in the stream. Dude, stay classy. Is that the first time chatter? That is really nice. Let me see. What I miss? I don't see the first time chatter. I missed it. There's no global trade. Iron Man is an account that cannot trade or use the GTL. No trading, no GTL usage. And you think of that as like, oh, it's just Pokemon, but it actually warps. I recommend watching the series. It warps the game way more than people realize, because PokeMMO is not balanced around being a single player game. It's balanced around being an MMO. Unlike traditional Pokemon is balanced around single player, right? PokeMMO is not Pokemon. It's very much its own creation. There's just too many custom things. There's too many custom balancing, different decisions. It was Triphonic. That is pretty base. That is very kind. I'm tired, dude. That's so real, Gemini. But also, congratulations. Good work, man. A fun challenge. I really it's not for everybody. I really enjoyed it. We keep global chat up, by the way, for do. Keep the Delibird on me just in case watch it. I can't gain XP on it. I actually can't XP train, I don't think, until of the events tallied. Yeah, I have to wait. I can't gain XP on it, or I'll fuck it up. I know the more I get fun with rushing yards, I'll be $100 richer right now. Why did I doubt the Lions defense? Yeah, that's actually a fucking close as hell. That's rough. Dude, I have not been doing well, but I always say, whenever I sports bet, I bet very little amounts of money to win very high amounts at a very rare chance. The way that I sports bet is I bet maximum $10 a week, maximum, but usually it's like not that. Like usually it's less than that. And what I do is I make a bunch of different little bets. I always say I do like 10-cent bets that pay out like $300, or like $1 bets that pay out $3 grand. I love doing like 10-leg, 12-leg parlays. And for me, it's just a way that I think of it as I'm paying $10, which less than this. I think I've spent $10. I think I've only deposited once. Yeah, I think I've spent $10 on 3 weeks of 3 weeks of betting. And for me, it's just I'm just paying money to have fun. For me, it's like it keeps me more engaged with the game. I'm like checking the stats. Like I really do enjoy sports betting as a way to be more involved in the games. But obviously, people get really bad and scary with it, so be careful, please. You know. I was 18. That's so funny. Sports. It's really sad how crazy people are dealing with sports betting, but I think if you think of it as spending money to be even more engaged with the game, I think it's fun. If you're like really devastated, obviously Oso's just like, you know, saying some like he's just saying a funny little thing, like, but if you're like fucking really sad, like dude, I was a little bummed. I made a safety bet. I've started making a safety bet for whenever so I start, yeah, that's what fantasy is for. I can't pay, yeah, if you can't pay, yeah. Bro, I started making, so I'm a big Ravens fan. I started making safety bets, and my fucking safety bet with the Lions winning lost because Jared Goff didn't get 2 passing touchdowns. They had like 5 touchdowns, but 4 of them were running. Dude, that was actually, that made me crash out a little bit, but it was still a really good game. I really enjoyed watching the game. It is what it is. Results are being announced. All right, fellas, results are here. Let me move my big eye head 1 sec. That's not my big eye head. 1 sec. We already saw 4th place. I want to move this before 3rd place. Excuse me. Come on. 4th place was I'm hoping for 3rd place. 4th place was Linux OP with 24 points. Congratulations. I'm like so scared. Ah, yeah! We actually got 3rd place. Yeah! With the last catch, with 40 seconds left in the event, boys. Holy shit, we did it! Ah, that feels so good, dude. Dude, the last second snipe. 47 seconds left. Never give up. Holy shit, dude. I always say never give up, dude. 47 seconds left. Holy shit, dude. Like, it's so dumb, but like that matters. Oh, also congratulations, Bear Choi. I love this name, Bear Choi Boy with 170. Congratulations, man. Beautiful second place. I love it. Is so the RP for an Iron Man is so good, man. It's so good. I have now placed in 3 catch events on the Iron Man, and I've played as many catch events as I could possibly go to. Also, I named the pineapple pizza, dude. It was the perfect karmic justice. It was the perfect karmic justice. Who was first place, man? Second place being was it the 175? Was it the 175? GG's, everyone. Oh, man. In first place, we have Greg ZN. Your catch was crazy, dude. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Are you going to buy shiny charms with that? No, definitely not. So I could do a few things. Wow. Wow. GG's, Greg. GG's all. Okay. All insane catch, Greg. Okay, I can't type. Whatever. Anyways, the point is, that's a crazy catch, man. That's so sick. That's so sick to see. That's so cool. So, yeah, how do I spend my 250 RP? I think Sweet Sun Ocarina becomes one of the biggest considerations. Sweet Sun Ocarina is up there. I don't have enough for a P. I also might just save it. It's only 250 RP, which is like very relevant. Also, if I buy an Ocarina, I'll have 50 extra RP. I'll have 100 RP afterwards, which is kind of interesting. I could buy a Sweet Sun Ocarina. It's really tempting. I might just save it for now. And I think I might save it. I don't know yet for sure, but I think I'm gonna end up saving it and hope that I can make more RP for one of the event seasons. I think the goal is gonna be, I would really like to buy one of the limited vanities during the, whether it's Halloween, Christmas, or Lunar New Year event. PC expansion drive would be amazing. Yeah, my box space is getting criminal, but it's just 800. It's so much. Maybe I will go for that pragmatic. But I need to also clear my, I have more things I can do within my control to clear this as well. But man, what a day. What an event. Thank you guys for watching. Hell yeah, dude. Mr. Third Place. I will take that, dude. Thank you so much. Woo. Oh, man. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. With the pineapple on pizza. I love BB Bade, bro. For fucking initiating that meme I'm so happy. Thanks for him for being engaging. It's so fun, dude. It's so good. I feel like some people are getting mad. I don't know. If don't ever there's a lot of people in global chat who don't like when my name gets brought up, and I get it. I get talked about a lot. I'd be sick of my name too. You know, should they voice it in global chat? Probably not. It's probably kind of immature to like be mad when someone's name is brought up, or like you can feel that way but don't like bring it up. Just ignore them. If I appreciate, like, if you're a viewer of mine, just don't argue with people in global chat. It's okay. They're just, you know, I get it, man. I understand. I agree with, yeah, it is like, I agree. Like they brought up a good point of like the other people won. GG's don't just GG Patrouski. I was trying to wish Greg a GG because he fucking you know, got first place and caught an amazing. I was trying to purposefully, you know, give him some appreciation, but it also makes sense because people are obviously invested in my PokeMMO journey. Some people have watched me for hundreds of thousands of hours. It makes sense why people would want to GG me. Obviously, like, I understand it being a little annoying. It's kind of like Pedro Pascal, like being in a bunch of movies recently, right? Is it a little annoying? Yes. Is that wrong of him? No, he's just working hard. Like I understand being like rolling your eyes a little bit when Pedro Pascal gets brought up, but like he's not doing anything wrong, you know? It's fine to like do that, but just like you don't need to voice it, I guess, right? It's okay to feel that way, but I don't know. People like I'm a real person. I'm just a guy. I'm just a human with feelings trying to navigate this crazy little world. Okay. Now he's saying he's the Pokemon version of the ego on this guy. Pokemon version of LeBron. Pokemon version of Pedro Pascal. Ugh, this guy's fucking ego is out of control. That's so fucking good. Alrighty though, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this stream, like it. If not, dislike it. It's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday, but I'm taking a big break this week. I'm not gonna lie, and I think it's been really good for my mental health. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I want to take time off while I can before event season, because event season is gonna be like a 16-hour a day sort of situation. It's gonna be about like 14. It's gonna be crazy. So I expect me to take some time off now and in October. I've worked a lot of hours. You know, I always say I worked like 80 to 100 hours a week for about 3 years, and I pulled back for a little bit, and then I ramped back up with the Ironman account, and now I'm trying to pull back again to get a little bit help. I appreciate you guys with your patience with that. I love what I do. I love what I do. I love Pokemon. I love waking up. I work so much because I love it. I love it too much to where it's a problem, to where I don't spend enough time always outside walking, touching grass, shopping with the wife. You know, I want to do more things like that. So thank you guys for understanding, even though I love what I do. I'm not trying to complain about the hours. It's honestly, you know, I love it so much. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I will see you guys probably next Monday. I'm probably not going to stream Thursday, not live Friday. Uploads, videos will stay the same. I will upload every day. Don't worry. I have videos. I have some PvP videos scheduled, as well as hopefully taking time off of stream actually allows me to make a lot of my guides. I usually don't have the time to make guides on the stream days. So that's all that rambling out of the way. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. I love PokeMMO. I can't fucking wait for more cool stuff. I can't wait for updates. I can't wait for the future of this game. Let's charge into it at full blast. I will see you guys next Monday. Peace, Reno. Love you guys. Peace. Bye. You guys are awesome. This stream felt really fun, and I came into this stream a little what's the word, there's times where I dread going live, and it's so weird. It makes no sense, and I feel really shitty about it. And then as time passes, I fall in love with streaming. It's really funny. Like sometimes I'll stream for like an hour, or like the first like 15 minutes will feel so, it's anxiety. Yeah, I don't know. I have to get my anxiety under control. I'm having problems with that personally. Yesterday I actually did no caffeine for the first time in a while. I've done like low caffeine kind of often on the weekends, but do not fear. Yeah, it's really, you guys are amazing. Yeah, I try to be honest with you guys. My mental health has not been the best over the past like 3 to 6 months, and I'm just trying to work on it and be honest with you guys about that. And like, I don't want pity. I don't, you know, I'm just trying to make active decisions to fix it. That's what I'm trying to do. So love you guys. Have a good one. Who can I raid on Twitch? Who can I spam with some love? Go spam smiley faces. Yeah, I am really lucky. I'm gonna start like fucking like getting all gushy towards the end of it, but I'm really lucky to have met the amazing people that I've met via streaming. Is so fucking crazy. I'll do Smoke's been grinding, hasn't he? Yeah, I feel like he's been like putting up crazy hours. Let's spread some love, guys. Spam some smiley faces over to PokeMMO. He's been putting in a lot of hours. I'll see you guys Monday, okay? Sorry for the no streams for a while, but I feel guilty about it. But I got to try to make decisions for me. And I know you guys know that. I just still feel, yeah, one of those things. Love you all so much. Have a great day. Play PokeMMO. Have fun. Take a break from PokeMMO. Go play other games while you can, you know? We're going to have I'm so excited for this event. I keep yapping. This event season is going to be based. I'll see you guys Monday. Love you guys. Bye.